What up? What up? What up? What's happening? What's going on? What's popping, good people? All that fly funkiness. Me. We in the building. Another Saturday night. Enlighten Idiots podcast. Here to enlighten y'all and do what we do as we do oh so well. Me. Rant for this week is this. Fellas, y'all gotta step y'all game up, man. Y'all gotta step y'all game up. Stop thinking that you replied to a text real quick, so you doing something. Stop thinking that, oh, I took her out for a meal and you doing something. We can't expect the ladies to put in effort and y'all don't put in none at all. You got to put forth some type of effort, fellas. Come on. Stop it. Stop it. Some type of effort needs to be made. All those little small gestures, those ain't actually effort. They are exactly what I just said. Small gestures. This is something you should want to do anyway. You should want to do small gestures, especially if you actually like a chick. But then you turn around and you complain when it's a chick that you don't like and you did stuff for. Stop doing stuff for chicks you don't like and put that energy into a chick that's actually worth it. I'm just saying. Then it wouldn't feel so bad that you spent that couple shillings. You know what I mean? It won't feel so bad that you actually answering the phone or calling or swinging by just to say what's up with you. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Step your game up, fellas. That's all.
What exactly are you saying?
You tell me what I'm saying.
I don't know. I ain't get it. I think men should spend their money the way they want to
You
spend
had
their
you had to
money.
mess my rant up, didn't you? You had to mess it up. I was looking out for y'all, and you had to go mess it up. So now, dude's gonna be looking and say, "Yo, dude said something that actually might have made sense," and you turn around and say, "Y'all need to spend y'all money."
Made sense to whom? Good evening, Raw. How are you?
I swear, every one of my nerves, you just be trying to work.
That's what I do. That's what I do. I tramples all about him. Tramples all about him. Now introducing Hectic. I don't want that delay, so if we just go ahead and introduce him. He can.
Yeah, because you
He
knew he was
just,
going to do it.
yeah, because I don't have time.
Well,
I don't have
well,
time.
This
damn.
is new thing now.
Like, can I, can I, can I let the air breathe a little bit? Can I let the room, you know what I mean, get accustomed to the greatness that is me? Like, you know what I mean?
You,
Like,
you
what's
should
going
just spend
on?
money on the girls you only like.
We can't. You know, it's like when you get you a nice filet mignon, you don't just dig in. You let that shit breathe a little bit. You let it. You know what I mean?
Nobody got 10 minutes to let you rest. We don't have 10 minutes to let you rest.
You gotta let it, air out a little bit like wine. You don't just guzzle. Well, you might, but other people don't just
Hey,
guzzle
yo.
wine. They let it.
He
Yo.
he should have he should have just took the FaceTime
Hey,
call last night. We
yo.
ain't even got to go through all this. We wouldn't even have to go
We
through
back.
all this.
Guess we
Right,
back on our bullshit tonight, huh?
right.
We
Uh,
just back on the
Y'all
bullshit.
were so tame, and it was an excellent show last week. Soon
we
as
were
I show
tame.
it,
You
yeah,
thought
you
that was
guys.
tame?
I thought it was a great show, and I'm sorry that I
That ain't
missed
what I
it.
asked you. I said, did you think it was tame?
I said what I said. Heck tech.
Oh, okay, okay, cool, 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 cool.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Easy. What's up with you, cuz? How was your week? How are you, man? I'm
Man,
on right now.
listen, I don't even know what fucking planet
Like an
I'm.
old married couple right now. I don't know what the hell's going
Swear, these
He's
two,
sick, man.
look, Mr. and Mrs. Smith over here.
on. Facts.
Don't
Man,
do us.
what up with y'all though, man? Like, I feel like my week was fucking Twilight Zone.
Same, same. 12 hours in one work week. 12 hours of meetings.
Nice.
Shit,
That's not bad.
I
12
wish
What?
hours
I
a
That's
week.
had
like
That's not bad
12.
at all.
what three a day? two and a half, 3 a day.
Something like that. Something like that. Or we
Yeah.
skip a day and then one meeting be 4
Don't
hours.
you work in an environment where it's pretty much all meetings anyway?
It doesn't have to be. Some things could be an email. Very detailed email, but an email all the same.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I just explained it to somebody the other day. You got about 3 lines of that email to make it worth me continuing to read, and I'm going. Once I see over 500 words, I'm not reading all that. I'm just not. It's
Oh,
a bunch of just extra
God.
words
Here's
for
the
no
thing,
reason.
but you
I'm
can
not doing it.
summarize. You can
Yeah.
summarize now. Summarize all that shit that you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm not reading no extra long emails just to say I read what you sent because you was bored and felt like typing for 37 minutes straight.
It's way better than sitting in a conference room and wondering if your life is really worth it at this point. Do you really
But
need this
did
job?
you get paid though?
I did.
Okay.
I guess if you got to bright side it, that's one way to do it.
Roger that.
Hold on, baby. Chill. Hold on. You know what time it is, man. Come on, man. All on the table. A cast unmatched. Get outclassed. Who's not typecast for telling fables. The artifacts just kick back. Enjoy the panel. With true flies in all sides. Get different angles. With grown talk the mission. Small talk is missing. Free talk don't always equate to your addition. The difference. No misstep in intellect. Delayed stress. This podcast a safe bet. Stay enlightened.
I am this close to knowing the opening song by heart.
It's getting
This close.
As you should. It ain't like it's a long, complicated song.
I don't rap.
no misstep in intellect.
Wait. Time out.
I know.
Don't.
It was that one time back in band camp.
Yeah, but you talked about it like it was the greatest song in niggerdom.
Y'all knew I was lying. Y'all knew I wasn't telling no truth.
So the cap was in full effect. Huh?
That was
She made
in
it seem
full
like
effect.
Queen Latifah had nothing on her.
I'm actually more of a yo-yo.
Oh, you're not a Moni in the middle?
No. I'm more of a yo-yo. Like I give hood and green eyes.
You give hood?
And green eyes.
Is that what we calling it now?
Right.
See, hood in Jamaica means something else.
Yeah, she's giving hood.
Yeah, she giving hood.
I don't want to give hood then. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
Yeah, she get it. Yeah.
I don't want to do it.
Be mindful. Now you got all the Jamaican dudes going to slide in your DMs talking about, oh, word. What's up?
So tonight,
Thank you. Tonight
we want to talk about the
Jeez.
price of wealth. What does it cost to get wealth? Just the thought of wealth. What does that even cost? A lot of people don't realize how much you pay just to say you got money. But before we get into that, which we can use to segue to that, Tasha, or I'm not saying that sentence. So Tasha,
Make it make sense.
Tasha, can a woman have hoes, or is she just a hoe to a bunch of different dudes?
I think it can be both ways. I wish
playing it safe.
I know. I wish we would stop playing the label game. Like, why can't it just be a woman who enjoys sexual pleasure with?
Pussy.
It's fruitful dick out there.
That's what I know.
Okay, so why can't it just be that? Why gotta be she a hoe or she got hoes or she a hoe to somebody else? Why can't she just have fruitful genitalia like the gents have fruitful genitalia?
First of all, fruitful genitalia is crazy.
What do you guys want me to say?
You could say vagina. You could say coochie. You could say anything else but genitalia.
Genitalia. Yes. Yes.
So you think it's only an issue because of the label?
I think it's an issue because why we worried about it at all? Like if it's a lady who is successful in the gents that she beg, let her be successful. If it's a man that's successful in the chicks that he beg, let him be successful. Let's not make it a thing. It doesn't have to be a thing.
Is it easier for men or women to bag the opposite sex?
I mean, we fuck who we want. Y'all fuck who y'all
Nah, that's
can.
not what he asked. That's not. You know that's not what he asked. You know for a fact that's not what he asked you. You know that shit. We ain't doing that. We're not doing that. No
I
tap
think
dancing tonight, nigga. No tap dancing tonight.
I believe
You will sit on this fucking conversation for 2
I
hours.
prefer to be Gregory Hines, and
Uh,
and I think there is enough equal opportunity out there. I don't know why y'all looking at me like that. Don't look at me. Don't.
Because you still ain't answered the question.
I did. I said
And
it's
you
equal
cap.
opportunity. Oh my God, easy. Not you too.
Listen, Tasha, because you know the answer to this question, and you capping because you trying to pander.
It's us. It's
Listen,
us. Okay.
yeah,
We
it's
get
us.
whatever we want.
But
We
you
get
trying to
whatever we
pander.
want.
You trying to pander to the viewers, the listeners, to people, and we just want your honest answer. Stop pandering to these motherfuckers and answer the question.
damn,
Exactly.
Easy
Oh.
ain't pulling no punches
At
tonight.
all.
Shit.
Easy speaks gentler to me than the two of you, so I'll take that. It's definitely it's us. We don't mean y'all know exactly what
Wow.
I mean when I say that.
Daddy done.
Where is Freddie? Call Thrifty from the fireplace. Somebody call Thrifty from the fireplace because this is a lot.
You would not be getting this fireplace action if you just answer the question.
It's us. It's us. We can, like, the ones we don't want, the ones we do want. We can have them all if we wanted to. If we wanted to.
When you
That's the
say
answer.
we, who are you referring
The
to?
the women species, the female species.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you. That seemed very hard for you.
I just wanted it to be 50-50. Why can't it be 50-50? Why can't men have what they want?
It's not
It
reality.
ain't 50-50. It will never be 50-50 because
You first of all, you told us weeks ago that it was not 50-50.
Y'all always bringing up old shit. This is a new
Yo.
show. This is a new show.
New show, new me.
Yeah. Miss Make It Make Sense. I don't even know who I was 3 shows ago.
Yo.
Yeah.
I don't either.
That's what we doing tonight, son?
Don't
I
even know who
seen-
I was.
I seen chicks with multiple personalities. This is beyond. This is
Nigga.
another level. God damn. Tasha, you every zodiac sign, huh?
Yeah, all of them.
Everyone.
All of them. Y'all rubbing off on me. No, it's us. And
Really?
I think that was Hectic at the bar.
Wait,
Hector, girl, you a
what?
rubber. You be rubbing.
What is going
I don't think
on
she was here for
here?
that, cuz. I don't think she
Sit
was
here. I
You
wasn't
the-
here.
Hectic used the one that said you would drop the D on some chick leg at the bar. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, I don't think she was here for that.
I have, but not in a very long time.
The fact
But if you want to
said it so
dance with
casual, like it was cool though. Even the one time you did it.
when you want to dance
mean-
with Hectic, what you want to do? When you want to dance with a lady,
What do you mean?
what you want to do? Y'all dancing, y'all close up in each other's face, and what might you do in that circumstance?
How well do I know her?
I mean, I don't think that was an issue on the table when we had this conversation.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm a kisser. I'm a little.
He
you know,
kissing, he dropping the D on their thigh.
especially about 5 rum and cokes in. Oh yeah,
The rude boy come out.
yeah. It's
So
a
Hector,
problem.
she's not going to answer the question. We see this.
I
thing.
answered it. I definitely answered it.
Definitely didn't, but it is what it is. So Hector, can a woman have hoes, or is she just a hoe to a
Oh
bunch
no,
of?
that's I did answer that.
You ain't answer that at all.
Yes, I did. Say the wrong
You
thing.
said,
Actually.
can we make it 50-50? Well, why we gotta use labels?
Because why do we have to use labels? Hectic, answer the question. Study long, study
about to.
wrong. Mhm.
I'm about to answer the question.
Mhm.
Most of the time, she can have many different hoes. I'm not gonna hold you. Women move at a different pace than us men, and and it's crazy, right? Because they move at a different pace, and their homegirls subconsciously be on the same time as them. So it don't matter. Her dude could call the friend and be like, "Yo, is Shanae? I don't know. I'm just making up a random name. Is Sasha over there?" And she'd be like, "Yeah, Sasha's in the tub. I have her call you when she come out." Knowing Sasha's clear across in the DoubleTree getting bent over by $2, and and
Sasha is in
Double-
the tub.
Doubling up in the double
Sasha
tree.
up.
She
gonna
doubling
hit
up in the
Sasha
double
up,
tree.
and she gonna hit Sasha up and be like, "Yo, call your man when you done." Yeah.
Sasha is in the bathtub at her girlfriend's house.
And make sure you wash your face because he gonna FaceTime you.
We gonna FaceTime, right?
Yeah,
Be
that's
on your P's
my
and Q's.
that's my question is why the fuck is she in your bathtub? Why y'all bathing over there? This bitch
Maybe
That's
it was
what
a
women
sleepover. Maybe it was a
That's what women
sleepover.
do.
All right,
They
listen,
still wear each other's clothes and shit.
all I know is these women,
Sasha said, "Not me."
these women having these girls' nights out. Y'all
Yeah.
men better know.
Oh,
Better
No way.
know,
No
'cause
way.
these girls' nights out. Oh,
They
they
getting
girls'
bent.
nights in.
yeah,
They
they
getting it
bent.
in. They
Don't let them go to no male review neither. Male
If
they not-
review, that's a smorgasbord to them.
if they ain't getting bent, they bending each other.
That's facts.
This is blasphemy.
It's
The
not.
tequila makes her.
Come on, son. Come on. You tap dancing. You pandering heavy tonight. What's up, son?
Yeah, gonna answer the
This
question.
is-
though.
What's up, son?
This is blasphemy. This is blasphemy. I don't know what
you
girl
telling me
groups you
don't
all
None
know.
of your homegirls.
None
that,
of
when they
my
get on that
homegirls.
tequila,
Go ahead.
they
When
on
they
that
get on that
tequila.
tequila, what's up?
You got on gloves, easy?
Hell no, I'm just that black nigga. You motherfucker, you
Right. And you gonna answer him. You gonna answer him.
you motherfucker, you. I thought I was ashy for a second.
Yo.
It's like this nigga.
So you got gloves.
All right.
on.
My bad. What say you though, easy? Can a
All right.
chick have hoes or is she a hold up multiple niggas?
Listen, man, it can go both ways. Chicks can have hoes. It just depends on how they play the game. So if she lets you know off the rip, look here, I'm gonna do me. So if you see me out, if I don't answer when you call or text, you know what it is. But then there's some chicks that just hoes and have a lot of niggas. And they are so it depends on who control the situation. If she call the niggas up and be like, come through, she
Damn,
has
calling all
hoes.
of them up?
Not like if she like not all of them at the same time,
She
but like if she
she's like
So,
a wild
if
west.
she go through her hold on, if she go through her Rolodex, right, then she got hoes. If the
So
Rolodex,
90% of interactions start with the chick saying she trying to get piped down. She's
Yeah.
calling her up. So that
Yeah.
means all women, no women is a hoe. And you're
nah,
you're alive.
no, because it go both ways. There's some chicks that's just niggas is calling her up, and she done been called up by 2-3 niggas in one night and has answered.
If she's fucking, let's say, let's say she got what, Tasha? What the fuck you gonna say, Tasha?
Because I'm tired of y'all. I'm tired of y'all.
What? I'm
Easy
trying to
gonna
help
talk.
you out.
Easy gonna talk about is she getting called by 2 or 3 niggas a night, and she answer how many she answer Easy.
She can answer them
You
all,
answer
but
the
she
best
if she go right, so it depends on who control the narrative, right? If she doing the calling like, hey, what you doing? Come through or drop everything, come through, and you go, nigga.
All right.
you
So what you
If-
saying, Easy, is it's a difference between her calling 10 dudes today and 10 dudes calling her today. It's a
correct.
big difference.
It's a big difference.
So,
Every
so
nigga
with
calling
your
her
logic,
like,
with
they
your
call-
logic, There
Hold on.
aren't no hoes on the planet because most chicks call niggas first.
Nah, because there's some chicks out there that be minding their business and nigga will call and they will drop everything for that nigga.
Yeah. And he normally have a bag
Yeah.
full of clothes
Yeah.
and a gang of Jordans.
And he
and no
a
home.
nigga that he only calling her because he know he can get that. He ain't calling Bridget. He ain't calling Tina. He
I am
calling
so
Ellie
afraid.
Mae because he know he can get that because
Ella Mae.
his homeboy getting that. His homeboy's
You know that
homeboy
nigga
getting
from the
that.
South with a song
His
about
cousin
Ellie Mae.
getting that. Right?
You gotta say
I'm just
This
giving it a
nigga
first
name.
definitely
and a
from the
middle
South.
name.
I'm
I
just
wanna
giving it a
know-
name. Melly Bell.
But I want to
Shit,
know the
whatever.
difference between Ellie Mae, Brittany, and Aisha. What's the
So
difference?
Brittany be like, when she get the WYD text, she like, the fuck, nigga, what? Leave me the fuck alone. She ignoring that, right? But if Brittany was like, yo, come through, nigga gonna
Right.
jump on that because Brittany is not out there like that. She exclusive. She's like, she sit on top of the hill and you got to get an invitation to the party. Niggas can just walk into Ellie Mae's party with no cover charge or nothing.
Damn. She
First
just
of all, what the fuck did Ellie
outdoor
Mae do to
event?
you that you crushed her?
Oh
that hard?
my God.
Man, it's a hoe out there named Ellie Mae somewhere.
I'm
Swear to
sure,
God, if
but
she
not-
leave a
not lot
comment
of
on
them.
this show right now,
Ellie Mae, where's you at? We need
Where
to
you at?
we need you to come and defend
check in.
yourself.
Tap in, Ellie Mae.
Come
Listen,
defend yourself. You ain't got
So
you ain't
easy.
gotta take such
So easy that ain't
brutality.
you. So easy that ain't you.
what up?
So I mainly brought this up because if we're talking along the lines of what does the price of wealth cost, you got a lot of chicks, especially when what was it called? Backpage was popping. You had the average hood chick, and for those of y'all that don't know, that's where the $40 came from because it was a bunch of chicks on Backpage. The chick next door that you thought was the sweetest motherfucker was selling them guts for $40 a pop. It is what it is. But there's a lot of chicks out here who, rather famous or not famous, they selling them guts constantly. And this is how they making their money.
That's how they get their bread.
So is that a good thing or a bad thing if she's calling them?
Listen,
Easy.
if she calling them, like if she getting bread,
Yeah,
if
she
listen.
making, let's say on average, she makes $500 a day, but she calls all her clients first. They don't call her.
I'm gonna put it to you like this. I'm gonna put it to you like this. You ever
I
got a
don't know
call
the
from
whole
McDonald's?
business.
I know what
That
you're
ain't
gonna
what
say,
I'm
Rob.
asking. Nah, we're not moving the goalposts,
listen,
nigga.
No,
We are
listen.
not,
It's not.
don't turn into Tasha and try tap dance.
Nah,
Nigga. Answer the
no,
question.
I want to give
I
you
like
a
to hear what
scenario.
Easy is saying.
Okay,
Go ahead,
Okay,
Easy.
you ever?
hey, you ever called Chick-fil-A, or has Chick-fil-A ever called you rather and said, "Yo, we got chicken sandwiches. Come get one." No.
Okay.
If Chick-fil-A got to call a motherfucker to come get a chicken sandwich, Chick-fil-A ain't doing no business. Chick-fil-A begging,
But
motherfucker. So
you
for bitch,
specifically said if she's calling them.
nah, see that's a different scenario because we weren't talking about the escort game at that time. We was talking about player to player, player to player. But now, hear how the game changed once the transaction is involved because it's no longer on GP. It's no longer on GP.
So if she wait. So if she fucking 10 niggas for free, it's all good. But if she fucking 10 niggas for a fee, then it's a problem.
But the 10 niggas got to call her and be like,
she's calling. She's calling them up. Yo, listen, slide through because she know when they slide through, they gonna put $50, $40 on the dresser. So I ain't got to worry about it. I'm gonna go slide through.
$50.
All right, this sound like some
wait. Hold on, real quick, Easy. I'm
clientele.
gonna let you say what you got to say. But Tasha, here's what you need to know, right? The Bible said the price of pussy is worth the price of a loaf of bread. So $40 is actually a lot of fucking money. So we ain't about to do that shit.
That's a handful of loaves.
I need the chapter and verse, baby. Chapter and verse.
I'll figure it out for you later.
It was nigga rhyming
right now.
It was nigga rhyming 13. So listen, if you in the escort game though, and you gotta call your clients to come see you, then that means that your product that you offering, it ain't up to standard. If you gotta call your clients to be like, yo, come see me, Them
Again,
niggas.
coach.
You
So
ever
so all right. So Hectic, how you feel about him talking about you to your face?
Hectic ain't no fucking
I don't give a
escort.
fuck. Yeah, I make my
You ever
money.
see the crack?
You ain't gonna fuck him for free either.
Yeah, a crack dealer
I
don't gotta
fucked a
call
lot
the
for free.
crackheads. The crackheads is coming to the crack house.
Yeah, but easy. No, I don't.
New package
because-
come out, niggas call the crackheads and let
Because
them
it's
know.
just like, okay, so in your theory, easy, these insurance companies that are cold calling, does that necessarily mean their product's not good?
It's not that their product's not good; they ain't
Mhm.
selling. So
They're
What?
getting somebody on these cold calls.
Usually you the smartest sounding motherfucker on this bitch. I don't know what's going on.
Smartest
Look.
sounding is crazy.
if the insurance company is calling me to sell me insurance, then that means that somewhere their sales are not reaching what they need, and they need more clients,
Nah,
right?
that's
So they
that's
cold
true.
calling.
Yeah, and so it's like you want me to sign up for your insurance because you want my money. Now
Yeah.
I get what y'all saying with that, but we comparing apples to oranges, right?
Are we? We're talking about business.
Yeah, the business of pussy.
Business is
It's
business, my nigga.
business. It's a
It's a
been a
business.
business since the beginning
This
of
is a
time.
lot.
It's the
This is a
oldest
lot.
profession. But all I'm saying is this: any chick that niggas want to fuck that's charging
Mhm.
shouldn't have to call niggas up and be like, come through and bring the check. Niggas is calling like, hey, either I got 40 or what you charging.
Maybe. Well. No, because there's been chicks that haven't sold cat and then woke up on hard times and then been like, "Hey, you remember that
Okay.
deal that you said you wanted? What's popping?"
That's a different story.
Or it could be
Already-
a situation. It could be a
It's already-
situation where, again,
I don't know
He
how I
already
got here.
expressed.
doing her thing. She
This
got
is not
hoes,
a
she
good
got niggas, but it ain't necessarily she calling and she saying, "Yo, I want you to come through and pay for it." Nah, but she knows if I call Easy when he slide through, he gonna throw 60 on the dresser. I'm good. So now when I call Hectic, long as that 60 ain't still sitting on the dresser, Hectic gonna put his 60 on the dresser. So I just made 120 in probably 2 hours.
Bro,
2
they
hours,
do this
2
thing
showers,
called-
$120.
2
Look.
hours,
This
2
thing-
showers.
Look,
$120.
I'll just
they do
raw.
this-
I don't know
Listen,
what
they
hoes.
do internet panhandling now. They do internet panhandling, and they will reach out to 20 dudes and be like, "Hey, I just got a flat. I need X amount of dollars." It's a scam. Everyone knows
Yeah.
it's a scam. At
I
this
I
don't
point.
told
wanna be a
y'all
hoe.
before,
I
I know
can't even
somebody
be a hoe.
personally. I know somebody personally that would hit certain motherfuckers up. She'll probably hit like 2 to 3 dudes up in a month. Yo, I'm pregnant. Nigga slide her abortion bread. She ain't been pregnant, but she paid her rent on it first. And had some chicken left over.
Hold up. But they know for a fact they've been sliding in.
I mean, if all three of them hit and they know they looking back, they like, damn it, I
You
have
got
been
one
hitting.
time. You got
Nah,
one
nah,
time
nah.
to lose my number.
Even if
bitch.
it's that one time, you don't necessarily know that she letting other dudes smash it. You just know you hit. So it's a foolproof scam. I ain't gonna lie to you. Foolproof.
Nah, because I don't trust none of them.
Okay. Not
Okay.
every dude is smart enough, one, to strap, two, to not splash and shoot up the club.
Look, if I ever get in that situation, it's gonna be a long, drawn out ask because I'm not sliding. I'm
He
not.
got
sliding
100
you no-
questions.
I'm not sliding
So-
you no abortion money.
Here's
Because
the thing, Easy. Here's the thing. Me and you, we sit in a different ball game and the type of people that I'm talking about.
yeah,
She's dealing with dudes that they're in the streets, they got their own situations, they got chicks, they got disposable bread, and they not trying to deal with the extra shit later. So
listen,
I'm a 9 out of 10. I'm gonna come over there and hit and give you a bean 50 anyway. Here, take this 500, go to the chop shop. I ain't gotta worry about it.
well, nigga, I'll bring a plan B with me.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Now you gaslighting, son. Get the fuck
No,
out.
I'm serious.
You ain't ride around with player bees in their
I've
car.
got a public service announcement.
I got that work.
I've got a
Got that
public
work.
service
I'm
announcement.
selling. Look, hold on though. You
Anything
selling
over-
pussy. You
what is
selling
it?
pussy.
Anything
I'm
over
selling
150?
plan Bs. You
Anything
charging?
over 150 pounds, you know you gotta do more than one.
Look, you charging 60
damn.
for You charging 60 for the kitty
How
cat.
do you know this?
I'm charging 150 for the plan B.
Public
Y'all
service announcement.
wildin'.
Public service announcement, people. Safe sex is great sex. Wrap it up, B. Wrap it up.
Because you don't
But
want
they
that
still
late
pop,
text.
though.
You don't want that late text that saying she late text.
I mean, they still pop though. So what's the what we talking about?
I'm just saying.
Or
When used
there's
properly,
other
they are
ways for them not to get
86%.
pregnant. Wink, wink.
I'll
What?
punch you in your eye.
What you say?
I will punch you in your eye.
He said he fuck with bitches that can't get pregnant.
Hey, yo.
That ain't what he said. That ain't what he said. That is not what he said.
Yo. Tasha,
What's
what
up?
do you think people in general, not saying you, just
Okay.
looking at people in general,
Okay.
what do you think is more scarier to people? Being broke or looking like they broke?
Oh, absolutely. In this society, looking like they broke. They don't give a shit that they are broke. As long
And
as
why
I
do
look
you think why do you think that's what scares them more?
it's not even a thing of fear. It's like a way of life at this point. Like if I can look good and I know at the house I'm broke, as long as I can portray the image, everybody think I got it. They think I got it. They gonna treat me a certain way because they think I got it. It don't matter what's really happening because I look good. I look good.
It's the bag full of Jordans.
I don't want a bag full of
You
jewelry.
He pulling up with a whole trash bag.
and these bag full of Jordans is crazy.
Nine.
Hectic, what you think? You agree or no?
Yes.
Hectic.
You.
Oh. No, I definitely agree. Which is crazy. Someone just told me today, you know the number one selling shoes right now? The brand.
I want to say Jordans, but I feel like it's not because I know a lot of people ain't wearing Jordans as much as they used to.
It's
Nah,
Balenciaga.
what you say, Tasha?
I would agree with Easy Balenciagas.
Oh no. The
No.
most popular, like the most
Actually, no, it's not going to be something super expensive. Let's say New Balance
Chuck.
because I'm starting to see New Balance
Balance
going
is
crazy.
expensive now. New Balance is like 120, 150.
Some of them is more than that. I've seen some
Yeah.
James way more than that now.
Yeah. Nah, Skechers.
Really? You know what? You know what? Working in the hospital, I might can agree with that.
But you know who buying Skechers?
It ain't us.
Old white men.
Old white men.
It
The
ain't
nurses,
us.
nurses buying them heavy too.
I'm sure. 'Cause they comfortable.
Skechers.
But it goes back to your point, right? People with money, they don't give a fuck about looking
At
like they got
all.
money.
At all. At all. That's not even on
True
a
story. Just
top
because you brought up
priority.
true story. Just because you brought up Skechers, right? Years ago, we
You
had
gotta
I
do it.
think we was doing like a hotel party for one of the kids, and we sitting there, we watching TV one day. And before this, my son kept saying, "Dad, can you buy me some LeBrons? Dad, can you buy me some LeBrons?" And I'm like, "Nah, I'm not spending that type of bread on you." Mind you, he like 12, 13 at the time, and he's like growing like crazy. I'm not about to buy you a pair of bronze and you can't fit them shits in 2 months. That's not an option for me. It's just not happening. Call me what the fuck you want. Fuck yo. I'm just saying. So we sitting there, a game comes on, right? I say, yo, nigga, your man right there on TV. He says, who? I looked at him. I said, your man Brian. You know what he asked me?
Bro,
Which one is he?
shut up.
He don't even know him. He want a pair of LeBrons.
We're definitely not getting you no bronze at this point. Nigga, you support the nigga that you don't even know at this fucking point.
Yeah.
You know what I
Support
mean?
him
Like,
out Carolina.
yeah, we're not doing that. So we talking, and we got into a conversation about something that had to do with Skechers and him talking bad about some kid at the school with the Skechers or something to that effect. So I said, yeah, I don't like bullies. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna buy you some Skechers. That way you and him can match now. He felt some type of way. Why would you do that, Dad? That's not fair. I don't want to wear Skechers, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a shit. Y'all know I'm an asshole. We going to the mall the next day anyway, so this going down. Go to the Skechers store. I say, yo, go in there and pick out whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
My man damn near started crying. Right?
Uh,
So I take him in the store.
lineup. You got the whole lineup.
Yo, but here's what's crazy. I take him in the store and I tell him to look at the prices. He looked at me and was like, wait, hold up. Because the average person thinks just because you see like a bummy looking white dude wearing Skechers that them sneaks is cheap. Skechers are not fucking cheap
Nah.
at all. A lot of them joints is mad expensive. Now they might not be the flyest looking shit, but them shits ain't cheap. A lot of people got the misconception that just because people don't wear certain things that they cheap or corny or only broke people wear them, shit like that. So when you say Skechers the highest selling brand, I can fucking believe it.
My
Like I
youngest
said-
son. Sorry, go ahead.
Nah, on you.
My youngest son is still mad at me to this day over a pair of Hillies that he wanted. That I had to tell him that I ordered them. I had to tell him that they were on the way, and then I had to tell him they got lost in the month. I'm buying fucking Hillies, and not because they was corny,
Why you lied?
But- because what you supposed to tell an 8-year-old?
I'm not buying them shits. What
I
you
couldn't
mean?
tell him that. I couldn't tell him that.
No.
Up, Tom.
I can't tell him. I can't tell him that. Yo.
You've been gaslighting
him
men for years.
Well, he
I
knows
can't tell
now.
him that. He knew probably like at 16
You've
or
been
17.
gaslighting men for a long time.
Enough of that, Ronald. Enough of that. I can't do it. I just couldn't. And not because they was corny, but that boy is accident prone. Like he broke the same hand, all 5 fingers, twice.
What they got to
The
do with
same.
his feet?
I wasn't buying no Heelys so he can break some more
Oh.
shit. So I had to, I ordered them. Help is on the way. Oh my goodness, they
But
must
why
have
didn't
got
you
lost in the
But
mail
why didn't you just say no?
because they don't
So
understand now.
So now you gave him a complex where he feels like all women lied to him.
And don't even realize that
Oh,
shit
Yeah.
started.
my God.
Yep.
So here's something
Really,
that
y'all?
no real shit. A lot of
Yeah.
people don't understand. Your parents start your most trauma.
Oh, your parents.
Oh,
fucked you up.
absolutely. All of
If
it.
it be
So
the
we are.
smallest shit that you think that you helping your kid out, and now your kid looking at every person that's the same sex as you, like, all right, you gonna do that same shit that
Yeah.
motherfucker.
I wasn't getting no Hillies. I wasn't gonna do it. I told him no twice.
now-
like, you
now
boy,
he
you're gonna
got a
break the
whole complex.
bones.
He
You gonna
might
break your
subconsciously
knee.
not even know it. He might be like, I feel this chick lying. You know, I'm trying to stop saying bitch, Tasha, because of you.
I
You know this
appreciate
chick
you.
lying.
I appreciate you. I need y'all to
I know
mind
you
y'all
feel 'cause she
business.
don't-
It
she don't
does. I
like
don't
it.
like the bitches.
She don't like the bitches.
She say it more than you.
I don't say it. I don't say it. Do not. I say the ladies. I say the
Yeah, she don't like
ladies.
it.
All right, how about you?
But yeah.
How about you say this?
Welcome back to Stars and Shenanigans, where the stars align, but
Back
they're
to what?
just signs and shenanigans.
Oh, good. I think it says stars and shenanigans, but I'm with you.
I probably said stars. Signs and shenanigans where the stars align, but they're just as reckless as your spending habits. Let's see what the cosmos got cooking for y'all this week. Aries the Ram. You want the bag, but your temper is costing you more than overdraft fees. Chill before the universe puts you in timeout. Taurus the Bull. You love luxury. Yes, I do. But remember, debt collectors don't care about your soft light budget, baby. Gemini the Twin, double hustles, double energy. Just don't forget to rest, or you'll be negotiating with your own immune system. Cancer the Crab, you're nurturing everybody else, but who's feeding you? Protect your peace and your plate. Leo the Lion, the spotlight loves you, but attention doesn't equal income. Secure the bag, not just the applause. Virgo, your to-do list is stacked higher than your bank account. Prioritize what pays you back. Libra, the scales, balance is cute until your scales tip toward burnout. Choose you before you choose another commitment. Scorpio, you're magnetic right now, but be careful. Not everything drawn to you is gold. Some of it is really glitter. Sagittarius, your free spirit is costly. Budget your adventures or you'll be manifesting gas money by Thursday. Capricorn, workhorse energy, boss moves, but don't confuse grind with growth. Sometimes rest is the investment. Aquarius, your ideas are fire, but the execution is overdue. Quit brainstorming and start bag securing. And Pisces, little bitty fishies, last but not leashies, dreaming big is free, but that DoorDash bill isn't. Reel it in before you're swimming in overdraft fees. That's your cosmic dose of clownery, reminding you that the stars might guide, but your choices swipe the card. Stay tuned, stay lifted, and stay enlightened. See y'all next Saturday.
So what's the glitter? What
The glitter is the fog. It's like the fog. Go for the gold.
I feel like it's some glittery, gleamy shit going on around me right now. So I need to sift through all that glitter.
You gotta get through the fog, Brian. You gotta get through it.
Get to this gold.
Gold
Finally,
is the gold.
You said something I fucks with. So I hats off to you, Tasha.
I got you. I got you.
What?
He's just so hateful. He's just so hateful.
I've never been a zodiac sign person, so I've never really paid attention to it.
So
when
you
I
don't-
hear motherfuckers so like, oh my goodness, this is really me. Oh my goodness, it'd be like, man, how the fuck you know?
So you don't identify with that luxurious part of the Taurian sign, like you don't identify with that.
Have you seen it?
As you were saying it, in my mind, I'm like, yeah, that's definitely not me at all.
Oh man,
I'm not the big spender. I'm not the dude that feel like I need all the brands and all of that type of shit. I'm the motherfucker. I shop once in a blue, right? I might shop big, and then I won't shop again for like 2 years. That's just me, because I don't need a bunch of shit all the time. But at the same time, I still got stuff in my closet that still got tags on it from last year, because I don't just wear shit just because it's brand new. That's just me.
So I can tell you, Tasha, how I'm feeling, because
Go.
I'm going through business alignment, and I am looking at even vanilla models. Like I have a bunch of vanilla models hit me up, like, yeah, let's do a shoot. Here's my rates, and I'm like, if it's not what I need, I'm not shooting with. I'm not booking y'all. I'm not just giving out money just to give out money.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So I felt that one. So
good stuff. Good stuff.
So
Easy.
What up?
Would you say the popularity of these financial gurus, if you will,
Yeah.
from TikTok to IG, fucking YouTube, they every fucking where now, right? Would you say their making money education is more accessible or dangerously oversimplified?
I think it's the latter. I think it's dangerously oversimplified because they want to give you all this game, but they don't give you the
They
game.
don't do shit.
Right? Like they want to tell you can do this and that. You can get your finances under control. But they don't tell you the whole story. They don't go back from the bankruptcy. They don't go back from the 412 credit score. They don't talk about how that process of that shit works, how you really got to grind, and it takes years to dig out of a hole financially.
Mhm.
It takes years. Like that shit don't happen overnight. And then what they don't understand, or what people don't understand, is they putting you in more debt. They charging you a subscription fee to do some shit that they actually can't do for you. They can't pay your bills.
It was people literally paying people to do their PPP loan application.
Yeah, you
When
get
you
fucked
could
out
have
of
just
it.
did it for free on your own
Yeah,
and still end up going to jail for it.
it's motherfuckers to this day still doing this scam shit where it's like they got these Cash App scams and it's something like a PPP loan, but a motherfucker will do the shit for you, get you the loan, you get the deposit, and they like just send me 500, blah blah blah, and then I be laughing my ass off every time I see one of these. I'm never doing business with this motherfucker again. This is why I don't fuck with people. He ain't send me my money, and then trying to call me out. I'm like, bitch, legally this mine. The
It's my
application
money.
got my name on it.
Came to my account.
First of all, if you put money in my account, why am I sending it back to you?
It's mine.
Why did you put it in my account for me, but I'm gonna send some of it back to you? No,
Like,
that
no,
doesn't make sense to me.
that ain't how we roll.
No.
So
You know, I'm a big person on how, especially now with social media, how people are just seeing the after effects. Like they don't see, like Easy was saying, you don't see the journey that it took for a person to get there. Now you have some financial people be like, listen, I'm gonna give you the tools that I've used, but I will let you know it's not easy, right? For the sad part of that is, as soon as they say it's not easy, most people tune
Tap
the fuck
out.
out.
Mm-hmm.
Now the ones that be like, yo, I could get you 10 bands a month, woo doo woo doo woo doo woo, and all you gotta do is follow 1, 2, 3 steps and it's yours. Them are the people that these people will legit go broke on sending them money just so they could get that hopeful 10 bands a month.
mm-hmm.
You know, um,
And they
the
make it
problem
look
with
good because it's like, oh, it's only just send me $20 a month. But if you get
the
1,000 people to send you $20 a month,
Right.
there
Right.
you go.
they're like,
And I still ain't
There
got my
you go.
10 bands. No.
And we live in a society now that no one wants to work anymore.
Mhm.
Everyone wants the quick, fast hustle, and they don't realize nothing that is truly tangible and sustainable is quick and fast.
I'm gonna tell y'all, Atlanta has fucked up the rest of the world with the scams.
Besides the dressing,
Well, all kind of shit.
oh, wait, real quick, easy. What's up with all your folks down there with these National Red Dress Days, grown ass men and all that shit? Like, what's going on, son?
Okay,
What's
first of all, I moved for a fucking reason.
Mm. It wasn't for that.
Now he don't claim Atlanta.
Exactly. With the A on his head.
It's still
Yeah.
the A is still home, but I left for a reason. All right, you don't stay in your parents' house forever, and you don't.
What that got
don't,
to do with you wearing a dress?
Listen.
You can do that in Colorado too.
nigga, listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Your parents got a certain way of doing shit, and when you don't agree with it, when you get out and get to your own crib, you live how you want to live.
So their parents is making them wear the dresses?
No, nigga, I left Atlanta.
Right.
It's like getting out of the parents' house and going to do my own shit
I
on my own.
understand easy.
Yeah, you know
You
this
just
Philadelphia
can't use too much
education.
analogies
Yeah.
to Raw.
He don't understand poetic devices and shit. You know that Philadelphia public school system education. Tasha, I know you went to a charter school, so you good.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what we doing tonight.
I was at Dr. Umar school or something. God damn.
Man, that shit ain't over yet.
Not Dr. Umar school though.
Yo. But
So
yeah.
once upon a time, I was this dude that felt like I had to do OT all the fucking time. I lived at work.
Mm.
And then I realized one day I'm giving my whole life away just to pay bills. Because I'm not enjoying none of this shit. I'm paying rent for a house I'm never in. I'm only there to sleep, all that type of shit. Why don't people
Sounds familiar,
understand
Tasha?
that? Tasha, say again?
I said, sounds familiar, Tasha?
I'm not going to do it. You know I'm not going to do it. I don't want to work the 8 hours. I
No,
damn
I'm just
sure.
saying. I'm just saying, you never at home.
Go ahead, bro. You were getting ready to ask me something.
I don't know what
I'm not doing this with.
old couple shit y'all keep talking about, but whatever. So, why do you think? At what point do you think people realize how much of their life they're giving away just to have money? Because 9 out of 10, when most people doing all this OT, they doing this to live a life beyond their means anyway. Especially when they get accustomed. There's so many people that get accustomed to making Louis V money just because they did those extra 36 hours this week. At
And
what
they give it
point
right
do
back
you
to you like
realize
that.
how much of your life you throwing away?
They better
Can I
hope.
answer this first?
They better hope that it's not too late when they realize it.
So,
Like, go ahead.
so I remember one day I was going to work, and on the corner, this is a busy intersection, right? But on this particular day, the light was taking just mad long to turn, right? And I remember seeing, and I've seen the dude before. He's a homeless guy. Well, I'm assuming he's homeless. He just be there with his dog and his little cart and stuff. So I just assume he's homeless. Maybe he's not. Maybe he just likes hanging out there.
With
But
his
anyways,
dog.
this particular day, I mean, I'm staring hard as fuck, right? Because this dude's just sitting there under this tree with all his shit, with his dog at his feet, and he's just reading a book. And so I'm looking at him, I'm looking at the traffic, I'm looking back at him, looking back at the traffic, and I was like, out of all of us, he's probably the happiest out of all of us, and we
Sitting on
all
the dock of
rushing
the
to go
bay.
somewhere
Right.
we don't really want to fucking go to. You know, and it's sad because it's not even necessarily that we are held down by money because of objects. We want to drive the best car. We want to have the biggest house. We want to wear the flyest clothes. We want to go on the most luxurious trips. All these things that we want is not necessarily stuff that we need. And we're literally digging ourselves a hole in a trench
And a grave.
to get all this stuff that we can't even listen. They done raised the retirement age. We ain't never gonna sit here and chill
No.
out.
No.
Zero things.
I feel bad for my sons and my daughter because by the time they get the time to retire, they're gonna be dead.
Yeah.
That shit gonna be
And
like
you're not
90.
going-
For them, that shit gonna be like 90.
They're gonna
Right.
be stage 5.
You know,
Yeah.
objects and,
And that's
optics. Objects
and-
and optics, D. Absolutely.
and that's the problem. Is like I was crazy enough yesterday. Me and someone was just having a conversation where someone used to be like, because I travel a lot. Well, this is the first year I haven't traveled as much as I normally do. And I remember I had a old boss. He was like, "Man, you act like you don't need this job." And I was like, "I ain't never say I need a job. I'm just never going to be a slave to it."
Not going to do it.
I had my boss say to me one day. He said, "Man, why don't you ever just stay?" I'm like, "For what? What am I staying for? I did what I needed to do with my 8 hours. I'm going home." He's like, "Yeah, but sometimes you might need to stay for stuff." I said, "No, there's never going to be a reason that I need to stay for stuff.
Beyond my 8 hours. Like, what would be the reason?
I said, trust and believe. Whatever you tasked me to do today, I got all of it done. So now that last hour, I'm coasting because I got everything done. I'm not rushing, so I can get the fuck out of here."
See, here, this bring me.
My work-life balance consists of me working 8 and getting the fuck out of here. That's a perfect work-life balance for me. If I could work 6 and get paid for 8, trust me, I would.
That's what I do. That's what I do every day. Y'all not, and I've told my supervisor, like, you're never going to get more than 6.5 hours out of me. And if that's going to be a problem, y'all should tell me now. I'm going to come here. I'm going to be here for 8 plus my lunch hour. So 9 hours of my day, y'all got, but y'all never going to get more than 6 to 6.5 hours. My 6.5 though look better than some people 12. So, but you're never going to get more than 6. 6.5 is pushing it. But I'll work 6.5 if I got to.
I was on a job interview and I told somebody that on a job interview, right? And they looked at me and was like, "What do you mean you only gonna work 6?" I said, "I'm gonna give you a real strong 6 hours, and them last 2 hours, I'm gonna be chilling. Because everything should be done." And she looked at me and was like, "The fact that actually makes sense, I really can't even be mad at you."
We did studies, especially overseas in like Spain and some of these other countries, where they were like, realistically, 5 hours is most people attention span to work.
Mhm.
5
I
hours
got.
is normally most people's attention span to work.
Yeah.
The rest of that shit, they already checked out by 5:30, 6.
Listen, I'm
Their
planning
mind is
dinner in
on to
my
other stuff,
head.
right?
Where
Yeah.
I'm going? Am I going home or am I going to meet the
Right.
girls at the lounge? I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
Most people spend about 3 hours a day at work, combined time, twiddling their fucking thumbs.
Facts.
Yeah.
Either talking about what to do, talking about what they did, or
Or on my
sitting
phone.
there not even worried about what they should be doing.
It don't even make a
That
difference to
20-minute
me.
bathroom break.
Yeah.
I take
Oh, look.
15-minute smoke breaks, like on top of my hour lunch. I might sit and I might be at the computer, but listen, I ain't gonna tell y'all all my secrets, but what I know is ain't nobody gonna dog me.
Look, when I worked at J. Crew in college, they said they thought I was the shittingest motherfucker on the planet because I took a
You
shit
stayed in the
every hour.
bathroom.
I had me a 20-minute break every hour. I'm like, where Lundy at? Oh, he's taking a shit. Is this boy lactose intolerant or something?
He is.
Every hour. So you add that up 20 times 8. That's an hour and 40 minutes
Mm-hmm.
of
No, it like I said, for me, anything over 5 hours, even when I shoot content, like I'd be like, yo, we need to wrap this shit up because once I get this rum and coke in my hand, it's a wrap for me. So y'all need to go ahead and get whatever y'all need to get. Let's shoot what we need to shoot and let's relax. Like I hate people. Listen, if we have 24 hours in a day, right? And the last 24 is when y'all want to work, get the fuck out of my face. Let me get this shit out of the way first, and then I can
And let me
chill and do
chill.
whatever. Yeah, then we can chill. We can do what we want after that. But y'all want to wait till midnight to start. Hey, camera guy, let's. Nope. I already got this drink in my hand. Good night.
See y'all tomorrow.
Yeah.
It take me back to a thought I had when 50 dropped Get Rich or Die Trying. And I was like, majority of us die trying.
If it ain't too late before they realize, basically.
Like, don't die trying. Like, we not all gonna get rich. We not. But being rich ain't about money. It ain't about finances.
Nope.
Time is currency. Time
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You can't get that shit back. I could find $20. I'm not gonna find 20 minutes.
I remember when a reporter asked Bob Marley if he thought he was rich. And Bob hit him with the most poetic shit. He's like,
He
rich?
did.
Are we talking about
money,
or are we talking about overall life experiences and
So-
life fulfillment?
Speaking along that
Those are two
lines,
different things.
Hectic, does sacrificing time with family to make money, does that ever actually pay off?
No, because you lose something.
definitely lose something.
And it's unfortunate, right? Because I was just thinking about, it was crazy. I was thinking about if I had a son. It was weird that I was thinking this, right? I was thinking if I had a son, having to tell him, like, hey, you got to go out here and make your own waves because no one else is going to give it to you because you have a penis, right? And thinking about how many men go through life having to make a way because no one's going to give a fuck.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? And how most men die younger than they should because they are working themselves
into the ground,
grave
mm-hmm.
because they got a family to provide for. And then when they provide for this family, half of the family don't even fuck with him because he worked too much.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that. Think about the irony.
Mm-hmm.
I did all this so y'all could have a better life that I had, and y'all still like, fuck me?
Because you wasn't here. You didn't make my basketball game, you piece of shit. How dare you not get me the Jordans and not make my basketball game.
Listen, you know what? These
Motherfucker.
these jacked up ass kids, you can make every practice, every game, every
They still
college
gonna
trip,
hate you.
and they still gonna hate you.
I was reading
Yeah.
some where Bruce Arians supposedly told his coaches that if they missed a recital or a game, they was fired.
Mm.
Your family come first, so if you missing they shit to be at practice,
Yeah, you're doing it wrong. I know people who won't take PTO, all right, and be like, but if I don't come, then girl, that's not your problem. If there is a supervisor of that department, that ain't none of your business. If you got PTO, take your time off.
So I am a supervisor, and I still tell motherfuckers we don't need you that bad.
Ever. It's not a
Like,
circumstance where
whether you here or not here, 9 out of 10, the same amount of work gonna get done.
this business not going to fold without you.
Certain people really got this belief that the department don't function without me. But what the fuck you think they did before you start working here?
Yeah.
Right.
What you think they're gonna do after you?
I don't think it's
Exactly.
that. I think secretly it's my life outside. This is some people work
Have no life
their
outside of
job
work.
is all that they have.
Yes.
The other shit, they don't want to go home to that nagging wife or
Mm,
abusive husband.
Then leave that
or
bitch.
Badass
Or
kid.
leave that nigga.
you got stop saying bitch.
Fuck that bitch.
but you
See?
see what I'm saying? It's and granted, right? It's easier for us to say do X, Y, and Z, but we're not in those situations, right?
Mhm.
They could have had they could have had long. It's hard to walk away from 20, 30 years of being with a person.
You right,
You know what I
but
mean?
you knew he or she wasn't shit 15 years ago.
It's hard to walk away, but once you take that first step, it
Come
get easier.
on.
Which is what.
That's
So
it.
Which is what.
let me
easy.
ask
What's
you,
the
let me
first
ask
step?
all y'all a question, right? What is a bigger sacrifice? Sacrificing for love or sacrificing for money?
I say for money,
Bigger sacrifice?
because
Again?
You said the biggest sacrifice?
Yes. What is the bigger sacrifice? Sacrificing for love or sacrificing for money? Because I
so
mean, some people don't care about love as much as money. Some people don't care about money as much as love. But at the same time, people work real hard at both or to get
Yeah.
both, to obtain both, because they need both in their minds.
But guess what? Working real hard doesn't mean you got to miss something one for the other.
That's not
Like,
true.
you get, you
That's
we
get
gotta
not
get
true.
back. We
You
gotta
can
get back to the foundation of it all, though. Like, no matter what you believe about how we all got here, none of us was put here to be loners and working for the rest of our lives. We was put here for each other. We was put here for the purpose of love. We was put here for the purpose of
I
relationships.
don't know about the purpose of love, but I'm with you.
Listen. There's not a human being on this earth that is not capable of and that is not in need of love from another human being. I don't give a
that
fuck
can
what
that
you
can
say.
survive
You have to
without it.
you
Like
have to love somebody and you have to be loved by somebody.
by
Even if it's one
somebody.
I
person.
think we do that.
And so when what
I don't think that's what we was put here for.
that's the whole purpose. That's why it's more than
See?
one of us. That's why it's more than one of us.
No.
Be all
it's
niggas
more than
or
one
be
of
all
us 'cause someone
ladies.
kept
It's
fucking.
more than
And
one
I'm
of
not
us.
talking about love. I'm not talking about
Fucking
love like no fucking relationship shit. I'm not talking about husband and wife type love. I'm talking about
Love,
human connection.
love.
Human beings caring about each other. Like we got
That's a
love
lot.
for each other, right? Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing this show. Like if I didn't give a fuck about y'all, I wouldn't be here tonight. So we are here on this planet for the purpose of loving each other and taking care of each other. Otherwise, it'd be one motherfucking person on the planet because you wouldn't need that. So we
What-
survive off each other.
So
And
what
I
do you
hate when I
say-
see people that give that up so they can have money because they're miserable. They're
Ooh.
miserable.
So what
Don't
would,
give
so
up.
what would you say?
That's a
about
whole
the
nother
people that
show,
truly-
Easy.
What do you say about the people that don't need human interaction all the time?
What tell
They
me
are
the person
lying
that
to
you
themselves.
know,
They are full of
and
shit.
everybody else.
Are
And
you
everybody
really?
else.
That's not necessary.
Why would you
Absolutely.
say that?
I think people that say I don't need love, I'm good, I
No,
don't
no,
need
no.
nobody
I didn't
else.
say that. I didn't say not need love. I said human interaction all the time.
Where do
You don't need it
get
all the. I
the
don't. Nobody needs it all the time. Like
Yeah, I differ on that one too.
I'm
There's
well.
some people
There's
that
people,
crave that shit
there's people
every
that
moment.
crave it, but they don't need it.
Yeah.
They need something else, but they use human interaction to fill voids
Okay.
in their life.
Okay.
So, like, I'm an introvert, right? I like my quality quiet time by myself, but I also love being around people, especially people I fuck with. I get energized by people that I
Yeah,
care
man.
about, have a
Yeah,
good time
man.
with, but
Y'all are
that
draining.
only goes for so long, nigga.
Yeah.
It depending on the person, the people, it's 2-3 hours, 2-3 days. Then leave me the fuck alone for about a week, right? But I can't just sit here in this house by myself all the time.
Talking to the walls in your equipment.
Because
So
now
I'm different. When COVID happened, I was like, thank you.
First off, that nigga is in the house talking to his equipment. That's crazy.
That's
I
what
mean,
it looked like with no human connection, though. That's exactly what it looks like.
technically,
You
that's
talking to it anyway.
yeah. I'm when I'm in the booth, I'm talking to the equipment. But I think Raw talking about something else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was crazy work right there, for sure. But some people sacrifice a whole lot, and people don't think about that. When you for money, people will give away everything, and that it totally includes that family time, that time with your chick, your husband, all that type of shit. It's a lot of people where you working. If you working a double, you come home, you go to sleep. You get up, you working a double, you go home, you go to sleep. You working a double, you come home, you go to sleep. You wonder why your chick or your dude is irritated because if you just first of all, if you coming straight home and passing out, y'all not fucking, y'all not eating, y'all can't chill and watch a movie, y'all can't do absolutely nothing. So you giving all your time to all the people at your job and the motherfucker you got home don't got none. But then you say to yourself, damn, what the fuck is you mad for when I'm doing this for us? But are you really doing it for us? You know what I mean? I don't think people think about that.
So what if they had a goal, right? And the goal is, okay, I need to stack up this bread so I can go ahead and get this house.
And you know what? That sounds amazing and beautiful, but most people start with that goal and that shit turn into regular life.
I mean, I get that because you get accustomed to it,
Yep.
right? But if the said goal is, hey, I gotta grind, I gotta put my head down, I gotta keep going to work, I gotta stack this dough, I gotta not eat out.
That comes with an expiration date.
Yes. If we
It
had that
comes with an
conversation,
expiration date.
yeah, if me, let's say me and my wife, we have a conversation. All right, we just stack this bread up. And it might not be both of us can do it. Only one of us can do it. So it's like, all right, we're gonna stack till we either hit this number or this amount of time. Once we reach that number or that amount of time,
It's done.
it has to die. But the average person gets that number, then they get used to, oh shit, my checks have been looking like this for the last, let's say 6 months. Why the fuck would I stop now?
Yeah.
But then you mad when the motherfucker that's at the crib start fucking with somebody else because they're never around. Like Easy says, you need that human connection, that human touch. Because if you that dog tired, you ain't trying to fuck at that point. You tired.
So here could one of the things I see a lot of, right? And I had to actually do some self-evaluation because I had a homegirl, she worked in fucking retail like part-time. Like she working like 3 days a week. And when she not working, her ass is all over the fucking world. And I'm like, how the fuck you traveling on fucking part-time salary and
The
shit?
least amount of money take the
paying
most
bills?
trips is amazing.
And what she would say is she would like, I save up money. I've been saving up money for however long. And that money is used for these trips. She works to pay her bills and she was getting residual income from somewhere else. And she's like, travel makes me happy. Work is what I do in between travel.
I like being happy.
and I had to sit because like I'm not a workaholic, but I'm a hustling ass motherfucker. Like I'm always trying to make money. But at the same time, it's like I can't sacrifice quality time at home. I can't sacrifice my health. Like I found when I was working, I would do a whole 9-10 hours at work and get off work and go work another 5 hours. And then
Mm-mm.
my health started fucking up. My blood pressures got high. I started gaining weight fast as hell. And I was like, oh fuck no, I can't be doing this. So I have to schedule that shit out now. Like I still work a couple part-time jobs, but I ain't doing 16, 17-hour days. I'm doing just enough. I know my budget that I need and I know how to get them hours in and chill throughout the week, do shit I enjoy. And then also knowing I don't have to work. I can take time off. That little extra money is extra.
Facts.
Absolutely.
But let's go ahead to this quick commercial break.
I thought we had a new picture.
All right. So, all right. Let me ask this question. I'll ask Tasha first.
Sure.
So, say you gave someone $100, and they took this $100
Hmm.
and they made $1 million off of it. How much do they owe you?
It's going to depend on the relationship. Like if it was a
No.
coworker, she getting $100 back. If it's somebody that I fuck with, we might be able to negotiate the terms of their original $100.
So you wouldn't. So you telling me you give them back that measly 100, although you made $1 million? You wouldn't give them 100 mil. You wouldn't give them 10,000. Wow. Okay.
If it's a coworker, she gonna get $100 back. If it's somebody that I fuck with, I'm sure we can negotiate and come out with something. If it's my spouse, it ain't gonna be 50-50, maybe something like 65-35.
Damn, not even 60-40 is crazy.
65-35.
All right, easy.
So it depends on what, like, okay, so if I gave somebody $100, right?
Well,
And
okay, let's say this. You didn't give it to them.
they asked to borrow
It's a
it.
loan. They asked to
Okay.
borrow.
So there's terms that come with that, right? And so like I
Mhm.
know typically in our friendships, it's not like, hey bro, let me borrow $100, I pay you back or whatever. It's like we not signing no contracts and shit like that. But if I let you borrow 100 and you go make $1 million, you owe me 100 if that's what I let you borrow. Now,
Okay.
on the flip side of that though, if it's like, hey man, I need $100 loan to invest in this lick that I'm trying to hit, and if I hit
Well,
this,
no one knows it's going to be a
right?
lick.
But like if they like, I'm about to go, let me borrow 100, I'm about to go play craps in the casino, and then
Okay.
if I hit big, I'm gonna take care of you. Then we looking at equity, right? So that $100 loan was, I bought equity, I bought stock. So if you make $1 million off of that, and I'm looking at you to be a good business person and give me a fair share, right? The $100 loan come with interest on that, and my interest gonna be equity. So if you take that meal that you want and you start a business, give me a few shares in your business. We good. But it depends, like if that's the situation of like you borrowing money from me to invest. If you just borrow like, yo, easy, I ain't got my wallet, son. Can I borrow 50? You hit the crap table, get 10,000. Man, give me my 50 back.
I need my 50.
We good.
50.
On the reverse side of
So
that,
y'all
the
telling me
same.
y'all wouldn't be looking at the person or persons like, I understand I only gave you X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
However, Like, you ain't gonna give me a little bit more. Like,
So
I
so
ain't have
think
to
of
give
it.
you this money.
Think of it this way though. You give it to them
Mhm.
and they go crash and burn and get in debt. You don't want none of their
You
debt.
ain't gonna get shit out
I'm
of
gonna
that.
keep it funky. I fucks with all y'all heavy, right? But if I give you a bean and you hit for a meal and you give me back a bean, I'm not fucking with you no more.
That's not nice.
You
That's
just
not
destroy. You
nice.
destroy. It's the principle behind it.
What's the
That's
principle?
the you wouldn't have made. You wouldn't have got that come up if it wasn't for the bean I gave you, right? For one, but two, we here together. If we at the casino, right? Even if y'all don't give me no fucking bread and I hit, I'm probably still gonna slide y'all some bread because we all here. That's just the type of
So,
person I
so
am.
you give me
Nah,
$100.
man, don't cut me the fuck off. Nah, we ain't doing that.
Ain't this nothing?
I'm
Ain't
shutting
this
that shit
nothing?
down. You know what I mean? Because I'm
I'll
gonna
give
feel
you
some type of
$100.
way. I really
Listen,
would. Like,
and
because
I
I
want
feel like
you
if we
to.
cool, we support that's something you should want to do that. Even if I
So,
slide y'all some bread, we going to eat real good tonight. We partying heavy, all that type of shit. Like, it's not gonna be I came up, y'all niggas with me, and now y'all looking like, damn, this nigga's a millionaire now.
so
We
I
start
can stop
around.
fucking with you if you give me a bad luck ass $100 and I don't win shit. I can stop fucking with you because Raw give me this bad luck ass $100.
Yeah,
I don't
because
know
I
why I took the
you
$100,
can.
and now I
You
ain't got
can.
no money no more.
So
You
the
most
moral
certainly can.
the
Shut
moral
up.
thing and the ethical thing to do is if somebody gave you money or let you borrow money and you was able to flip that millionfold, the ethical thing to do is take care of them in some kind of way, right?
Facts.
You ain't got
What
to
does that
split it
mean,
half and
though?
half. I
But
mean,
what does that
No,
mean?
I'm not expecting you to give
it's
me
take
half. Fuck no.
it's take them out to eat
Yeah.
as a thank you. Is take them shopping. It's
But
if you
but
win a
but
Even
milli,
if you gave me
but
50
for
grand, I would be
yeah.
happy. You
If
know
you
what I'm
win,
saying?
but
Like, you
easy.
just want a meal. I can't get a small 50.
But easy, some people will drag that appreciate me till you
yes,
die.
100%.
Exactly.
And that's why
Exactly. And that's what the
you gotta
50,000
be real
sound
careful.
like.
So like for me, like if one of y'all gave me 100 and I was able to go flip that into a meal, right? Then going back to the whole thing, like obviously I'm investing that, right? Y'all gonna have equity in that company because your investment
Mhm.
led to my success. So if each one of y'all gave me $25 to get 100 together to invest in this thing, I win a
It's different
million.
because
I
but that's
started,
different because you're an educated man. You're going to
yeah,
use certain
yeah.
terminologies to let a person know what they're doing, right?
But
So
even if,
you're not
e-
gonna say, hey, let me borrow this $100
right, but
and be out.
even if like informally, like let's say all four of us went to Vegas, right? And I'm down bad, right? I showed up to Vegas. I got fucked over by some chick on the strip. I thought she was trying to on me, and then she robbed me, right?
First of
So
all, if we your homies, we shouldn't allow you to do that.
Yeah.
right, but you know, I was
Like,
stubborn. I was
what
hard
kind
headed.
of homies are
I was
we if we allow that
I
shit
was
to happen?
hard headed. I was like, no, she's straight, cuz I'm gonna just
He
take her
was
to the
Nah,
Claude.
crib.
you,
He
You
was
know,
Claude.
fuck
And
on, nigga. Fuck
know
you
so
my
doing?
whole
she robbed
radar
me,
gonna
right?
be off.
He was
My whole
Claude.
radar gonna be like,
Right.
hey, easy. I don't think she here for you.
Right,
I
right.
Like
know
you think she here
That's
for
a good
you.
position, right? But
nigga
he
had
gonna
too
be
much
Claude.
tequila. Nigga had too much tequila, didn't want to listen, right? So I
Okay.
get fucked over. I'm down bad. I ain't gonna make it home unless I can go hit this blackjack table for 100K, right? So each one of y'all give me 25.
God damn, she took you for that much?
Nah, but
That's
it's just like I
crazy
need to hit the
shit.
blackjack. I got some other shit going on at
That's
home. I got my
beyond
credit,
And
fucked
some
over,
other
my
I got my
shit.
nigga.
whole wallet, my
He's
credit cards,
Claude.
and all that shit, right? So
Yo, fuck.
y'all give me 25 a piece. I'm at the
Yeah.
blackjack table with $75, right? I end up winning 100,000 on the blackjack table. Not only am I gonna pay each one of y'all 25 back that night on the spot, I'm probably gonna give you a little bit more than probably 100 at least, right? But then I'm taking that 100K, go invest in the business, and then I'm gonna say, you know what? Because y'all gave me the money where I hit this 100K for, I'm gonna put y'all on as shareholders as a thank you, as a token of appreciation, right? But in the general sense, people that don't think like that is like, if you hit for that big, you should at least give them like a couple $100.
Yeah,
They gave you
Okay.
especially if that's your folks. Because I mean, let's keep it a bean. You wouldn't have got none of that without the money that I gave you. And you could say, "Oh, should I stop fucking with you because you gave me a bad luck $100?" Well, technically, your luck was already fucked up before I gave you the $100. If that's how you want to look at it.
Because you ain't get it, you ain't have it to begin with.
And he still
You
gonna
know
want
what
his
I mean?
$100 back.
yeah,
No, and see, that's the thing. It's not like I'm not gonna ask you for nothing extra.
yeah.
I'm not gonna do it.
So here
It,
go.
it has to be of your own thoughts, your own. You know what I mean? You gotta want to do that. You gotta want to be able to say, you know what? If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have got this. Here, take this right here. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if I gotta ask you,
200, then I'll give you 200.
So look, I went to Vegas right
because
during
you screwed
COVID.
the fuck off, you give me $200. You just want $1,000,000. Fuck you. Don't even talk to me the rest of the time we out here. Fuck you.
Invested.
And
I
be
went.
all in your face. What?
What's a good
I went to
number for
What
you,
you wrong?
bro?
I duck the shit out you the rest of the
So,
time we
bro,
out there.
what's a minimum that you would accept?
He just
I'm
said
not. I
50,000.
wouldn't put a minimum
No,
on
no,
it.
no, because
I wouldn't put. That's the thing.
200.
Because 200 is, come on, you slapping the motherfucker in the face. You just want $1,000,000, you gonna give me 200.
But that's what I'm asking.
And,
What
okay, how
is
about
a
this?
comfortable number for you?
At least a stack.
Okay.
You just want $1,000,000. If I can't at least get a stack, like, come on. Like, goddamn, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Easy just said he'd give you your $25 back and then a hundo, and you ain't say nothing.
Oh, I ain't hear him say that because I'd have cut him off too.
I won 100K though. I ain't win a million.
He ain't win a
Hey,
mill.
even at 100K, nigga, I can't get one. You still got 99, nigga. I can't get one.
Nigga, I just gave
Listen.
you 3%. I gave you 3 shares of the company I
And,
found.
all right, a steak dinner, something, nigga, like shit.
Nigga, you gonna be a millionaire. You gonna be a millionaire in 6 months because I just went on Shark Tank.
And with your fucked up ass luck, you might fuck that shit up in 3 months.
Nigga, I just went on Shark Tank.
Nigga, you just let a bitch get you for a 100,000 on the trip. But I'm supposed to trust that you about to take this business
Oh,
pop up.
she didn't get me for 100K. She got me for like 7.
You let a random on the street.
Lord
She
have mercy.
She got me for like
Easy.
she got me
Hold
for
on,
like
hold on.
700.
Trip at that.
The
You just
sharpest-
met this bitch
sharpest
13
knife
seconds
in the
ago, and
tool
she
shed,
got
like-
$7,000 out you. Like,
Look,
nigga,
she
she ain't give you a rubbing tug or nothing. How
She
the
brought-
fuck you? What the fuck?
right.
she brought a little midget pimp with a knife and they hemmed me up. I couldn't do shit
Nigga.
about it.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I ain't
But
sick
yeah,
of
like-
it.
But I went
Hey,
to
Hector.
Vegas. I went to
Um,
Vegas and I played sports bet for the first time. And my homie, he didn't give me no money, but he told me like who to pick. And I hit on all them shits and I won $7,000. And
Hey,
What you
I
give him?
placed a bet for him and he won $3,000. And I slid a couple hundred into his envelope because he gave me the shit to bet on.
Nothing wrong
Like,
with that.
that's just who I am.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, Easy, you owe me a few shillings, nigga.
Because of
Okay.
the
Exactly.
crap. Yeah.
Exactly. Nigga, you owe me a few shillings, nigga, if that's the case. Because I damn sure ain't say a fucking word. You owe me because you brought it up.
Nigga, I'll buy you breakfast next time we go to Vegas.
I like
Roger
that.
that,
I
my
like
nigga.
that.
So hectic. Do you want to explain the situation that you had sent me about the guy who
Yeah.
gave the money to the
So-
chick?
All right. So this is a trigger warning to all those that may be listening and can't handle this type of situation. Anyways, so dude got sent up the road. He went and did some Fed time. He left his chick with like a meal or something. The chick flipped the meal, made some more money. Bruh man got out. She not only like divorced the dude, but left him dead ass broke. Bull spun the block and made sure she wasn't on this earth anymore.
Mm.
Now, that's what kind of spun this whole what's the price of wealth, because and this is in no shape or form me victim shaming or blaming or any of this stuff. But the chick took the dude's money. She could have gave him back his meal and then
At least.
kept it moving, right? But greed was like, oh well, fuck you. You gotta
I can't
take
have it
this shit,
all.
motherfucker. You got, you know what I mean? And because of that, now she's no longer here. I will ask Tasha first. how do you feel about hearing? And this is probably not the first. It probably won't be the last. It's probably happened numerous times already where
Yeah.
certain situations like this has happened, and maybe no one left the earth, but someone left someone else fucked up when they actually put them in a position to be functioning. Now that I need the help, now you're not here to help me.
So, I would definitely say that she's wrong if she didn't at least leave him whole. But then I've got questions. Was she unalived and he got his money? Like,
I'm
or,
sure not.
yeah,
I'm sure
see,
he's back in wherever he came
yeah,
from.
so for that piece, it didn't make sense. It doesn't make sense that he would
But I
go
mean,
to that extreme.
should he have just rolled over and be like, count his losses?
I mean, she should have made him whole.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it should have been that extreme, especially if he still didn't get his money back. Like small, a court, something. I don't know. Like if he could prove that he left her with this money, like he had some legal recourse, but she should have
But
definitely made him whole.
when you're looking at street people,
Mm,
street people ain't the quickest to go to. Hey, let me pay this lawyer to go chase this bread back. You see what I'm saying?
mm,
It's almost like biblical times, eye for an eye. So some people still hold that true. You know,
yeah, she was
and it
definitely
could have
wrong.
and it probably and not to give him no excuses. Maybe he tried to go and be cordial about it, and hey, listen, man, just give me back. Just give me my money back, and we could call it square. You know what I mean? It could have been more than it needed to be in a certain
Mm,
situation. But yeah, it's not right that he did what he did.
no, but
But
she should have made him whole.
if you took my last and I don't got nothing
Yeah,
now,
back up against the wall. You never know
yeah,
what's going to happen.
yeah,
See,
Unfortunate.
easy.
this where on both sides people have to really, really understand who they dealing with. Because
Mm,
if you are a female that's dealing with these street dudes that sell drugs, you know what they're capable of, right? So in a situation like that where that money was gotten by illegal means, so he has no legal recourse because the Fed's not supposed to know that money exists. So he can't get out and be like, let's go to court. I need my money back. Like they'll be like, oh fuck, we need to confiscate all of that. So then they both lose out,
and
right?
she should have lost.
So but he probably ends up, what I'm saying, back in prison either way in this situation. So it's a lose-lose for him.
Mm,
So you really just got to know who you're dealing with and know the type of character. Like he should have known going in, like, she probably not the one I can trust with this,
Well,
right?
you don't know that
But
because think about
yeah,
it. They probably, I mean, that dude ain't meeting the chick, and then
yeah,
tomorrow he know he getting sent up the
yeah,
road, and the chick that he met the day before, he like, yo, baby, hold this meal down for
yeah.
me.
But no,
Like
he knew,
to
like,
leave a meal
yeah,
with someone, you have
he
to be
he he
rocking with
trusted
them
her.
kind of
Yeah.
tough. Yeah,
They definitely was on a level of where he trusted her. I think over time, where she was like, either he never getting out, or I can do all of this shit. I done ran this bag up, and by the time he get out, I can be long gone, right? And people don't think about like the connection. Like as long as you know people that know him, you can be found. So I think it's fucked up that
and
he
no,
killed
and
her.
the bull got out. Like
Yeah,
I think it was something like his sentence. He might have won
yeah,
on appeal or something like that.
yeah,
So he got out earlier than he was supposed to,
yeah,
type shit. You know what I mean? So it might have been one of those situations because he was supposed to be up the road for a little minute.
yeah.
But
But think
he got
about
home a little
different
early.
think about different scenarios, because what if she continued the criminal enterprise, and that's how she
mm.
flipped it, right? And now he coming back home, and she dealing with maybe somebody that he didn't want her dealing with, and doing some shit he didn't want her doing, and so I don't want him to find out how I got here.
Mm.
Give
If
him
she
his
did it,
money back.
yeah. If she did
That's
it
all you had to
legitimate,
do.
yeah. I
Yeah,
think she felt
okay.
like she was gonna end up dead either way, to be honest.
At the least, she should at least slid the nigga the bread back.
Yeah.
That's how.
It's the
No,
principle of
I
the
don't
thing.
think he should have unalived her at all. It is what it is. I'm not even gonna speak on that part. But I think at the end of the day, the least she should have did, could have did, whatever, was say, all right, at least let me give you this back. And if she do something on top of it, cool. But a mill is not a small chunk of change to most people.
Nah, it ain't a small chunk.
People could act like, you know, money ain't everything and all that. A mill is a lot of fucking money to most of the people on the fucking planet.
Nigga, $1 million is still a lot of money to Jeff Bezos. If Jeff Bezos lost $1 million, he gonna feel it.
But that's the least she could have did was say, all right, you know, even if I ain't gonna cut you into the business, even if I ain't gonna give you no extra, here, take the starter money back and then go do what you do from there type shit. Now, I think if she came up that heavy and she gave him just $1 million, she still would have ended up unalived. Strong possibility.
Yeah,
that's just me.
He was gonna
say again.
I don't think so. I don't know. It's hard for us to say, right? Because we don't necessarily know these people and we weren't there.
It's all speculation for sure.
Yeah.
But I think if he was more pressed about the initial, hey, I gave you this, I think if she would have gave that back, because think about it, he just got out.
Right. So Mill would have saved his life.
Trying to go back in.
Just me speculating, what took him over the top is the fact you divorced a nigga.
Yeah. That's where it lies.
Yes, because we don't know. It's speculation. He might have married this chick and she ain't have nothing. You know what I mean? And I done brought you up, you know, got your money, give you this meal because I'm going to do this time, whatever. And now you come up, as soon as you come up, which people don't realize this happens a lot. You know what I mean? And not to harp on women and nothing like that, but most women ain't about to take care of a dude. It is what the fuck it is. It's nothing we can say about it. But men will take care of a woman. It is what it is. She might have been in a situation where it's like, man, you struggling now. I don't got time for that. I'm cool. And she might have told him that shit, like, nah, nigga, listen, man, I ain't fucking with you like that. We're going to get this divorce, call it a day. And that could be what took him over the top.
Yeah. Oh, that definitely was a strong element of the whole situation, because you got to look at it like this. I left you bread no matter how much. I get out, I'm coming back for that bread, then I see you living like this and we still married. I'm thinking I'm about to slide right back to home base.
Right.
And she was like, nah, nigga, to the dugout you go.
Now, on the flip side, go ahead, Tasha.
Sorry, did the article say was the divorce pre or post prison?
It was him. I want to say it's him already getting out.
So she divorced him while he was still in jail.
Yeah, something like that.
If that's the case, he definitely already got out angry.
Yeah.
But I think it was him. He was already out type shit.
Because he might have got out knowing that he's not getting no parts.
Well, I mean, let's be honest, for real, because I've been that dude. Most of these chicks, when these dudes going to get sent up the road for a long period of time,
they done anyway.
Very few that ain't getting crammed.
No, that's a fact.
Judge separated us.
Look, I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Judge broke us up.
That's what we call it, Josh.
Judge broke us up.
If you going up the road,
a couple of them.
If you going up the road for any amount of time, you have to assume like, because you don't go up the road for a few months.
She's getting crammed and dude got 30 days.
No, you don't go up the road for 30 days. I'm talking about up the road, nigga. Like
2 years or more. 2 years or more.
Down the street for 30 days and chicks getting crammed. So
yeah, but I'm saying like if you going on that long bus ride to the feds,
right,
any amount of time, then you have to, number one, assume, but also be aware of the fact that your old lady is getting crammed by your homies.
Listen, I had one a month ago, and she posted all type of pictures of her. My man, I love my man. I was like, my dick was in your ass. Like,
my bad. And on that note,
pause.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Hey.
all you hip hop junkies, you think you know hip hop? Well, tell me what happened today in 2005. Better yet, tell me what happened today in 1989. We know you don't know. That's why Easy about to break this day down in hip hop for you.
Yeah. Y'all already know what time it is. Welcome back to another version of this day/week in hip hop. I would like to first of all get the birthdays out the way because I do not want to ever have to talk about this nigga again
Dang.
in any capacity. But happy birthday to Young Jock's old perm wig wearing ass. Look at this nigga here. Like 20 years ago, it was going down. Now he going down.
Hey, yo.
Pause.
Hey, yo.
That nigga. I don't.
Hey,
like,
fucking yo.
he is the epitome of what's wrong with Atlanta right now.
So he started the dress trend?
Nah, he ain't starting it, but he's a big part of it. Like love and hip hop shit.
Meet him in a trap. He's going down.
Used to be a man, like wearing gowns.
Yo.
Just saying.
Yo.
Any fucking way. Moving on from that fucking topic, we gonna talk about some album releases that came out this week. 1994, Craig Mack dropped Project Funk the World. Marley Marl in 88 dropped In Control Volume 1. David Banner. 2005 dropped Certified, his fourth album. Kane, I refuse to call this nigga by his actual name, so we just gonna call him Kane. Kane dropped It's a Kane Thing in 89. Cameron, Sports, Drugs, Entertainment in 2000. Cameron acted a fool on that album also. And then I don't know why the fuck this keeps coming up. How many times did they release this song? But Rob Bass and Easy Rock, It Takes Two in 88. They had to release this song like 3 or 4 fucking times. Cause it seemed like this bit the third time I done talked about this damn song being released. It's every fucking month. They must have remix, the G mix, the DJ Khaled mix. How many fucking times they dropped the song? But that's all that's really cracking this week. This kind of a boring week in hip hop. Also, this week in hip hop, last year, the Book of Easy Volume 1 also dropped. I feel like September is my like album release month. So just to remind y'all of that. So happy birthday to the Book of Easy. You already know. But that's hip hop for the week. Pretty boring week.
We can make some stuff up. You want to make something up?
None of those albums was
How are
classics.
we making stuff up?
Oh, I could.
But why would we?
We don't need to make up no stuff.
All right, bet.
No, we don't want to become those people. It's enough people out there just making shit up just so they can be trendy.
Alternative facts and shit.
Mm.
Alternative facts.
Speaking of all of that, right? Why do y'all think so many people are willing to degrade themselves? And we see it all the time on social media, and which is crazy because when I see people, they'll share something, they'll be like, look at this dumb shit, or look at this idiot, or like you sharing it in the aspect of trying to play this person, but you're actually making this person rich. You know what I mean? But for them themselves, like the shit that they do, why do you think people are so willing to degrade themselves just to try to make money?
Because they've seen other people do it and get a bag from it.
You remember back in the day when they used to tell us sex sells?
Mm-hmm.
Now shock has replaced sex.
Mm-hmm.
Shock value sells. You see some wild shit, including sex, but if it's gonna shock people, if it's gonna make people react one way or the other, that's what sells. We don't want to see people being happy and functioning normally anymore. We want to see motherfuckers crashing cars and getting thrown out of a windshield. We want to see people getting their cheeks clapped in the middle of a field. We want to see fucking people falling off milk crates and shit. So it's the shock.
That was
Not too
funny.
much on Facebook porn.
But when people have these captions like, look at this fucking idiot, and then there's just a dude sitting there eating soup, they know everybody want to see what did the idiot do.
Well, there's a lot of fake,
Hectic.
what they call rage baiting too.
Yeah.
You know
Oh
what I
my
mean?
goodness,
Like,
that
a
shit
lot
getting
of
older.
people- Listen, and when it comes to political, I could talk anything about anything to anyone, but this fake rage baiting be crazy to me, right? And it boils down to one key element. It's not even money, which is crazy. It's attention.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Attention and influence.
Attention is actually worth
Not
more
even
money for
influence.
some
They
people.
think so. The influencers think they have influence, have no influence.
No, they don't.
What's so fucking ever? You know, when I watch YouTube, and if you have to say I was not sponsored by these people, that which is fine, right? The people that I'm looking for is I asked for this, and these people sent it to me for me to tell y'all how I feel about it.
Mhm.
Those are true influencers.
Yeah.
For someone to just be like, oh, Tasha, you smoke cigars? Let me send you what I think is the best shit. Send it to you, and then I want to hear your key points on it. That's an influencer. Most of these people are using these terms and using these words that at the end of the day really have no fucking meaning about nothing, right? But it's a pat on themselves back to say, I'm an influencer. Cool. Who do you influence? If I ask you that question and you can't break down your analytics to me, shut the fuck up.
It's people really.
If you say you're a content creator and I say, what content do you make? And you'd be like, no, I don't know. That's why I asked you what fucking content you make.
Facts.
Yeah.
Hectic. And first of all, I don't know what to call it. You say people that don't do porn is vanilla. What are you if you're not vanilla? What do you call it? What flavor is it?
Spicy.
I mean, it depends. You have fetish. You have.
No. It gotta be so. I wanted to. I figured you would use a flavor since you call everybody vanilla.
No.
But I like Tasha's word. I like Tasha's word, so we run with that.
But you have different, because you have people that's not necessarily spicy, but they're on the level of vanilla. They try to ride that.
All right, get out of here, nigga. So in your spicy life, right? Your spicy job, right? I know he ain't gonna like that shit.
Little season.
In your spicy job, right? How do you feel when you see motherfuckers? Because let's be honest, right? The shit that you see these days, even when it comes to porn, it's more degrading than anything else as well. Like a lot of that shit. And I get when people say, "Oh, it's just different types of fetishes," but you got people now that's doing more degrading type of shit to get
Give me an example.
Yeah, I don't notice that.
Give me an example.
I can't think of one right offhand. But just
the reason I asked you is give me an example, right? Is because what might be degrading to you is not necessarily degrading to them.
Or their
okay. So if that's the case, even when we look on regular vanilla content, regular motherfuckers doing shit, and we look at it as they're degrading themselves, and they don't, because clearly they don't feel like they're degrading themselves if they doing it.
No, that's not necessarily true. So we're assuming they don't feel degraded, right? Different genres. If this person
I got an example. I just thought of one.
Okay, but let me finish this thought, and then if this person is getting pissed on and they getting pissed on for 20 different videos,
Can't be on
they
me.
know what they signed
Yeah,
up
that's
for.
they
It's no longer
shit.
degrading. That's what they're into.
That's they
Now,
shit.
if this vanilla person is diving into the dumpster just for the sake of diving into the dumpster to get laughs, but you never see them dive in another dumpster, they probably feel some type of way. They just did it for that moment, if that makes sense.
I mean,
Go
some
ahead
people
to your question.
the second time they dive in the dumpster is because they realize they got views from it. So let me try it again. It is what it is.
Correct.
But I interviewed somebody before, OnlyFans creator. You know, porn is porn to me. Right, this content creation or porn. I still don't see the difference. It is what it is. I know you get offended by that shit, but I don't know. It's all the same to me. But she explained that.
I don't get
But,
offended. It's them that get offended. That's
yeah.
why they come up with the terminology. I'm an OnlyFans model. Well, are you finger blasting yourself? Are you getting bent over? Are you showing your titties? Are you showing your pussy?
That's foreign.
Then
You're
you
doing
do
porn.
porn.
That's
Hustler,
foreign.
Hustler
And are you-
magazine was
That
naked
nigga
women.
said, are you finger blasting yourself? That's but listen,
Easy with the sound
she
effect.
said she went to go do a scene, right? And the dude, she said it was a blowjob scene. Boy, gagged the shit out of her, made her throw up, right? But when she threw up, he picked the shit up and put it and dumped it on her head, type shit.
You think that's funny? You think that's
Because
funny?
he's into this type of shit. That's why. Like, but to her, she was like, I would never do that again, and I didn't sign up for that. You know what I mean? So,
Okay,
but
so now-
but
so
but
now
she
that's
also
different.
too hold on, but she also too was okay with the scene coming out because she had already did it, so it was what it was type shit.
So was it paid or was it them sharing the content? It doesn't matter. You did it.
I was about to say I don't see where it matters if it's paid or unpaid. To be honest with you,
Trust and fucking believe that shit matters today. It's whatever. So when I have someone come over and I say, hey, we're going to shoot X, Y, and Z, right? I not only say we're going to shoot X, Y, and Z, I send them a call sheet saying we're going to shoot X, Y, and Z. I try not to deviate too much from what I send them. That's me, right? Because consent is a huge thing for me. There's other people, and it's on both sides, because you would have me be the producer and I'll reach out to a model and I say, hey, do you want to get pissed on? And they might be like, well, I'm about whatever. All right, cool. So now when you come over here and I'll be like, yo, jump in that tub, I'm about to piss on you. And you be like, well, I ain't signed up for this. I asked you before you came over. I even asked, and I asked when they're here, hey, so you say, I know you say, you're down for whatever. However, are you okay with this? Are you okay with that? I just like to cover my bases, right? The problem is a lot of times during the negotiation period, these people are trying to do whatever the fuck else they're trying to do. So they're just trying to rush the conversation to get to the bag, right? I'm just trying to get paid. So whatever, you figure that out. I'll just show up. So when they just show up and dude be like, hey, I'm about to fuck your face, she'd be like, okay, cool. And he'd be like, have you? And this is another thing. People will go and work with people nowadays and not even know what the fuck they shoot. If I've seen someone shoot a certain content more than a couple times, I think that's what you're about, right? I do my research. So if you see a producer or a content creator and all you see him doing is fucking faces till he make the girls throw up,
And then throw it on their head.
and throw it on their head, you can't be surprised when the dude does it to you, right? Because when you get stuck in a certain genre, your fans, this is what your fans are coming to watch, right? And the first time you don't do this, now your fans are like, hey, what happened to dumping it on the head? What happened?
No,
You see what I'm saying?
Interesting you bring that up, Hector, because I knew a chick when I lived back east that she was model for a sensational video, and she was doing a shoot with this dude, and all his scenes was real heavy anal. He did anal in
Okay.
every scene.
Mm.
And she's like, yeah, he raped me. And I was like, what you mean? And she was like, well, he didn't get consent to do anal, and he lubed me up and went for it. And I'm like, I thought,
Did you
like,
not feeling him lubing you up?
So,
but he didn't ask. He just did it, right?
But
so
it'd be
she's
one
right.
thing if you would have said he just pulled out and slid in real swift, like. But you said he lubed her up. That means you felt him lubing your ass, and not once did you say, "Hey, what you doing back there? What's going on?"
So technically, easy, she is right.
Yeah, but like,
No, I'm not saying that she's wrong. But what I'm saying is,
I got what
how
you're
do
saying.
how do you allow him to lube you without you saying, "Yo, what the fuck going on?"
That's my dilemma, because there be so many precursors to the actual thing. We're talking about a touchy subject that I deal with on a daily basis. Not me personally, but I see on a daily basis, right? You would have a chick or a person come over, you would shoot said scene at the moment, because especially if it's a professional set, they're normally going to say, hey, if you're not comfortable with something, say your safe word or say cut or whatever, right? You would have a person go through the whole scene, the whole shoot, not say one fucking word, take mad pictures, say how great the shoot was, how much they enjoyed working with the person, how much they enjoyed working with the producers and the directors. Everything's great. Everything's hunky-dory. Everything is everything. To go 10 days later, wake up with a wild hair up their ass, jump on Twitter and be like, this person assaulted me. To the point where, unfortunately, and that's why I'm super cautious with the shits. Unfortunately, if the dude goes and says, no, that's not what happened, he's immediately saying he's victim shaming, victim blaming.
Oh,
He's
God.
immediately discarded. He's immediately a shitbag. He's immediately all these vile things. And when you ask the fucking question, did you tell them that you didn't like it? Did you tell them to stop? Did you say any of these things in the midst of filming? Because mind you, if you're on a major set, it's not how I normally shoot. It's not where it's just me and maybe the model, maybe one other person. You have the producer, you have the cameraman, you might have the makeup artist, you have the talents, you have other talents waiting. You have abundance of people that you can say, hey, I don't like this, and they're supposed to stop. Now, if the person does not stop, then yes, hey, they are a piece of shit and they deserve everything that's going to them. However, when you don't allow the person, if you don't allow the person to be able to correct their behavior, how is it now their fault if they didn't know this was a said issue?
Right. And with this
if
particular,
I say, hey, you were coming and you're doing a dry humping scene with a blowjob scene, and you come over and I go to put my dick in your mouth, and you say this ain't what I signed up for, have you not watched my content?
In this particular case too, it was they didn't discuss it first and foremost.
That's why I say
Bad business.
because
Bad
you
business.
discuss these shits before doing it.
But they were both familiar with each other's content, and it was kind of the assumption on like he should know I don't do this, even though she knows that's what he's into.
If you don't do anal, why work with a dude that primarily does anal?
Yeah. And so
that's like me doing blowjob scenes and then have a girl come over and she's like, I don't suck dick. So why are you here? This is what I shoot. What you thought I was going to ask you for?
True
So,
case.
and there's a lot of people, especially nowadays. I could be on this soapbox for days, and I'm gonna get off of it.
So Hectic, why do you think people are so willing to go that extra mile for the money without just
Because
saying, yo, I'm not into that. I'm not doing
because
that. And
because they are
just
too
because I don't want the
judgmental
bag. Is the bag really that important?
to some people. Well, you got to look at it, right? There's some people that are survivors, right? And meaning they do this shit to survive. If they don't do something, they're going to be in a bad position. There's other people like myself that either which way I don't necessarily need this shit. I'm good regardless, and I go about my business. And then there's the people that's making all the money by doing this shit, right?
Yeah.
The survivors are normally, hey, I got to do what I got to do because I need a roof over my head. They are under this umbrella too, where it's easy to call that coercion. Right?
Get you to do anything for
Because
money.
I'll do anything for money, but you know my position. You know I'm in a bad spot, and you took advantage of that.
But see,
Like there's mad girls going to these conventions on one-way tickets because they think they're gonna make all this money, and then come to find out all their shoots got canceled. Now the girl that was trying to charge a stack or more for 8 scenes now getting ran through for a couple $100 because she's trying to get this ticket to go home. Now, is that the dude's fault that she put herself in a bad situation?
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask. Like, is that part of like the prerequisite? I need to know your family history and like how you living, and I need to know if you got money or all of that before we do all of this.
I literally set up a shoot for next week, this week coming up, and this chick was like, "Oh, well, because I just got something just happened to me," and I'm thinking to myself, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care what you have going on. Do you want this money or not? Because you telling me a sob story is not going to make me want to give you the money even quicker. But they feel by saying these sob stories and these woe upon me that us men are going to have a bleeding heart. And I used to. I'm not even going to hold you. A chick could be like, yo, my kids and my light's about to be out, woo-de-woo-de-woo. And I'm like, all right, here. And not even want nothing from her. And I had to learn that a lot of people are using that shit as game, not because they really need it, but they know, let me tell so-and-so, because I feel that they are a good person, let me tell them how fucked up my life is so they can come in here and help me out without me having to do anything. And now when a chick be like, my light's about to get cut off, I'm like, so you coming to work or nah? Let me know what's going on. Yeah. Because my thing is, I respect the person, be like, listen, you got work for me, I'm gonna come and do this work for you because I need to go ahead and pay that off. Versus a chick be like, I thought we were friends. Oh, I don't know why you thought that.
I had somebody I'm cool with, right? She explained to me that she was fucked up. And I'm not the nigga. I'm not about to put bread in your fucking pocket. It just is what the fuck it is. You ain't my chick. It is. I'm just saying. So I say, because I fuck with you, I say, well, I was gonna pay some people to do these couple things that I needed to get done. I said, well, how about, because these people I was paying, they's not like,
professionals
or just any of that. So I said, the same way I can get them the bread, I can get you the bread. So you do these couple things, this is what I was going to pay them, I'll pay you the same exact money. She says, okay, cool, no problem. When do you need it done? I said, well, this I need done by tomorrow. These things I need done like within the next like 2 weeks. So she says, okay. So I says, can I count on you to do at least this? Because I need to reach out to the other person and tell them I don't need that from them because I might get it from you. She says, yeah, cool, no problem. Just like with the money, I'm not asking you. You either doing it or you ain't. right? 2 weeks later, she hit me up. She was like, "Hey, I really thought about it, and I felt like, I wasn't the right person for it." I said, "Yeah, but you explained to me that the first thing you was going to do within that 24-hour period, and now you hit me up 2 weeks later. So I missed out on the opportunity for something else because of that right there." She was like, "Well, I didn't think you needed it that bad." Who the fuck is you to tell me what the fuck I
To
need?
think on my needs. Don't
Now,
think on my needs.
at that point, I can't ever help you no more. You know what I mean? You can't hit me up and say, "Hey, I need help," because I offered you, and mind you, it ain't like I offered you some degrading shit, some fucked up shit. Nah, it was like voice work. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You was like creating clips and shit like that for me. Shit that anybody could fucking do. You
Right,
just
right.
didn't
But
want
I
to
s-
do
I
it.
stay
In
true
your
to that.
mind, I was just gonna give you the money because we cool. Now, here's what I don't understand about that. And Tasha, you can tell me. I'm gonna ask you a question after I say this shit, right?
Mm.
So many women will say that men should do certain things, right? It's certain expectations that men should have because you're a man. You should do certain things. It just is what it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
But as a woman, what is something, and I really want to know this, and this might be off subject, but I want to know this shit because I've been thinking about this all week. What is something that you feel like men should automatically do for women or for you, right? But you wouldn't want your dude to do it for no other women.
I may not be the right one. I'm in an era of protect Black women by all means. So if you do it for me, you're gonna do it for my girlfriends. You
I
might
ain't
do it
saying
for a
girlfriend.
stranger.
I ain't
You
saying
might
nothing
do
about
it.
your
You
girlfriend.
may do it for a stranger. You may do it for the old lady who live downstairs.
So heavy.
Why size so heavy?
So
Because
random
you
shit walk
don't
up on your
ask
dude
the-
and say, "Yo, I need $50." You cool with him giving her $50?
Nigga, that's not what we're talking about because that's not something that a man is supposed to do. You see it in the realm of men doing what some women think they're supposed to do. What I think most men are supposed to do is provision and protection.
Mm-hmm.
So anything
Well,
outside of that, I
providing is
can't
giving
speak to
money.
that.
So
Providing
boom,
is not always giving money.
your dude driving
Y'all
down
know
the
that.
road.
You know that.
I get that. Your dude driving down the road. He see a chick. She got a flat. Should he get out and help her?
Are we in the car together?
Not what I'm asking you.
I'm asking you.
Point blank. Period. Rather you in the car or you not in the car.
All
Should
right,
he get out and help her?
damn. Why was that so hard? If he is in a position to safely get over to the side of the road and assist her, he should.
Okay.
He
So,
should.
so is this
What if-
everyone he
okay,
ride
what if-
past?
I'm not saying it's every person. I advocate for Black women.
No, I get that. I'm
Yeah.
not saying
So
nothing against
if-
Black women and none of that.
if
I'm
he
not.
is in a position like he can't be far left and gotta cross the whole damn median to get to her, but if he is in a position to stop and help, and that's what he feel like that day.
So
Like
if he
I ain't
just,
saying
what
you
about
gotta.
so
What
so
about
all right.
this? What if he's in the line in the grocery store?
Mm,
Black woman's in front of him. Black
Okay.
woman's in front of him. She
okay.
got about 5 kids.
Okay.
The grocery, right?
Mm-hmm.
She finds out stamped income that day. The kids
She
need
shouldn't
to
be
eat.
in the damn store. She shouldn't be.
He just
She
found
shouldn't be
out.
in the store.
Wait.
Don't
She's
nobody
out. They
find out
supposed to-
when they in
they-
the market
they-
that they stamps
They
ain't
supposed,
there.
it's supposed to hit.
Okay, but they did not.
So they did not. They got
Right.
denied, right? Maybe paperwork. Maybe the paperwork got fucked up.
Okay.
Your king behind her.
Mm-hmm.
The bill 150.
Y'all just say anything. Y'all just say
No.
anything. Y'all just say anything. The answer is going to be the same though. Like if it's something that he wants to do and he is in a position to do it, he should do it.
You
Period.
wouldn't feel no type of way about it.
It ain't gonna take from me. If
How?
he's in it, $150. If $150 is gonna take away from
I have to
us,
accept her answers at this point. So whatever.
if
she wants to say,
$150, if $150,
House money is house money. I don't give a fuck if it's $150, $1.50. House money
If
is
it's-
house money.
if it is not going to take away from my house, and he is in a position to do it,
Any money
and that's what he
outside the
wants
house takes
to
away.
do,
But any money spent outside the house takes away from the house.
right? But is it going to affect the house? That's two different things. Like 150 can come out the house and not affect the house.
Okay, so you're okay with it. Cool. Okay.
Anything that he is
Okay.
able to do that
Okay.
he wants to
Cool.
do,
Because
he absolutely can.
He's a good-hearted man, and I understand that, right? So how many times of him helping with that 150 till it's like, all right, nigga.
He's a sensible man. Like, he got clear discernment on how many. I don't know what you want from me, Raw. Like, you want me to say if he do it, you want me to say if he do it 100 times, and maybe he got it, and he can do it 100 times.
You got me up here laughing like Mace right now. You got
because I don't understand where you're going. Like, if it's something that he can do, to those who can't, they shouldn't. But to those who can, they should. If they want to.
I'm not necessarily talking about money. I'm not necessarily talking about changing a tire or anything.
But what are we talking about?
You know what? I'm not going to do it because it's going to go
left. What you want me to be all hype like, no, my nigga can't do shit?
No, I don't want you to be hype.
Then what do you want?
I'm not looking for you to be hype, be upset, be none of that. But at the end of the day, it's easy. You hear so much. Oh yeah, if he could do it, then he do it. But at some point, I'm not saying you could talk all that shit you want, protect women, look out for women. At some point, you're gonna start looking at, all right, nigga, why you helping a lot of bitches out here nowadays? What the fuck is going on? And all he being a good nigga is saying, all right, well, if I could help with this 150,
I know the nigga I got. Like, I know the nigga I got.
Yes, but okay. I got you.
You just gotta say okay.
I don't understand what the problem is.
Yep. Okay.
I don't understand what the problem is. Like, listen. We have been in situations when I was a married woman. We have been in situations, right, where people, my friends, they friends, somebody may come to wherever we are, and they are trying to start anew in an area that we may have started anew in maybe a year before. Like, we functioned as one household for however long of a period that we had to until that person, female.
Okay.
Until that person was able. That's not what it was.
You thinking about people? I ain't thinking nothing crazy.
But he don't know her. I know her.
Yeah, no, I wasn't thinking on that type of time. Hectic might have. I wasn't thinking about that at all.
I'm not even talking about the bedroom. You saying that you thinking of somebody that we knew. I knew her. I knew her. He didn't know her.
Yes, the question was, what's something that you would want men to do for you, but you want your man to do for other women? Meaning you don't know.
Oh no, you can't fuck. You can't fuck another woman. That's
it. Fuck it. Wait, what? How the fuck did we get there? Why would you?
Your question, you just literally said what's something that you would want your man to do for me that you wouldn't want them to do for another woman.
Clearly.
No facts.
But if that was the question,
no nothing.
But if that was the question, what's something that I would want my man to do for me that I wouldn't want him to do, that I would not want him to do for another woman? That's always the answer.
Okay.
Like whatever else inside your wheelhouse that you're able to do that don't include getting physical with nobody, you do that. You do what you can stand.
Yes, ma'am.
So y'all just because you niggas running around here treating people awful, standing behind the lady with 6 children, standing behind the lady with 6 children and her food stamps didn't hit with her 6 kids in line, and y'all just gonna let her walk out the store, nigga.
Yeah, because a lot of times they be scamming. They be scamming a lot of times because they be in. And this has happened to me before, where some woman with her kids.
You've had what seems to be not the best life.
No, listen, I've had.
Here's what we gonna do. Here's what we gonna do.
No, because being in the position to help people, right? I help.
Whenever we all out together, we making sure he don't talk to nobody of the situation if they not
any
part of our
way.
party.
No, listen. Listen,
Because we not about to pay this nigga away the rest of the trip because he didn't got robbed.
nigga. Listen to the fucking story, nigga.
Let me hear
Yeah,
it,
man.
Easy. Let me
In
hear
15
it.
minutes, this nigga done gave away his whole bank account at the airport. We ain't doing this shit, son.
Listen to the story
Go
though.
ahead.
Let me
So
hear it,
Alright.
Easy.
it's a lady and her 2 kids outside the grocery store one day. She obviously like she looked disheveled, dirty, shit like, you know what I'm saying? The kids look rough. So she asked me if I would mind buying her kids something to eat, right? So I'm like, yeah, she was like, she's like, could you help out with a few groceries? I was like, yeah, I could help out. And I was gonna just get like a couple little sandwich shit or whatever, because I don't know if they got somewhere to live or not. So I ain't gonna get nothing to cook.
Non-perishables.
Yeah. So I'm walking the store and the manager grabbed me and was like, hey, sir, can I talk to you for a minute? He was like, I appreciate you being kind. He's like, but that lady does this every day. And he's like, and then she'll ask you for the receipt and then she'll come back in and return everything that you bought for the money. So please don't.
Giving a homeless person a receipt.
Right, exactly. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, so she here all the time doing this shit, and the manager knows.
You got your receipt in the bag because I know I always put my receipt in the bag.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking about it, you
I
just
know.
give
I
her the
crumble
bag.
that shit
I
up and
get
put
it.
it in the trash.
But I wouldn't give her the receipt because that always go in my pocket. Like I always keep my receipts because I file my groceries on taxes and shit. So I'm just like,
Period.
you know what I'm saying? So, but either way though, like I was like, okay, she do this shit like all the time. So I come back out the store with the little shit I bought, and she was like, "Did you get this?" and blah blah blah. And I was like, "No, I didn't." I was like, "To my understanding, you do this to people all the time, and then you go and return everything and try to get the money back."
You a snitch.
That fucking manager, I'm gonna kick his. And it's like, so it's true. And I'm like, you got these kids out here in this hot ass sun. I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga, kids is a hustle, son.
I'm empathetic to the kids. If she was by herself, I wouldn't give 2 fucks. Be like, you on your own.
Wait. So if they not in Vegas, you don't give a fuck,
nigga.
So listen, I see them all the time here, and you know what I mean, where I'm at. They will have the whole fucking family out here.
Yeah.
All of them outside. And I drive right by them.
I am a believer of what you put out into the earth, no matter what the other person's intentions are, right? Because you can't control their intentions. But I am a firm believer in the salt that you put into the earth will be returned to you. So I ain't worried about a nigga buying groceries or you getting groceries for the kids because they can't block your best blessing with ill intention. Yeah. They may not get a meal for 6 more days.
I'm typically somebody, I'm not gonna give you no money. But if you say you hungry, I'll buy you food. I'll feed any motherfucking body. Shit. It's like, you hungry, let's go eat. But I also don't like when people take advantage of it, because that money that I spent to help you when you really don't need it, to help somebody else that needed it.
Agreed. But you don't ever know another person's intention. So do what your heart feel, what you can stand.
My heart be telling me, don't do shit for it.
I don't care what city you in, especially major cities, especially big cities. It's always somebody hustling with their kids or their dog.
Yeah.
It's like the new, that's a big portion of the new hustle.
I learned to look at a motherfuckers, look at their shoes and their fingernails. That'll tell you.
Yeah, absolutely. And a little bit of discernment on your part.
What if they work construction? Nigga, they can have dirty nails and fucked up shoes.
Then nigga, you go to work.
Nah.
Then go to work.
Look at their shoes. Because a person that's on their feet all day,
shit's turned up in the front, heel worn down.
Yep.
I need to see that.
Yeah.
That lets me know you've been through the struggle.
It's through it. If your shoes flat and look like they good to walk in still, you ain't struggling.
I can't do it. Can't do it for you.
But I had a chick that, like, the kids play sports, right? And it was her son with football and her daughter with cheer, and they just lost their dad. And so their first season without their dad, she's struggling with the kids financially. She working or whatever. and she like put a thing out on Facebook, just like a GoFundMe or whatever. So I hit her and I was like, "What do you need for the kids and like what organization they play for?" So she was like, "Whoop de whoop, this organization, I need this amount for my son and this for my daughter. If if you can make a donation to the GoFundMe, blah blah blah." I went to the organization directly, paid for both of the kids shit. It wasn't that much. It was like a couple $100 for both of them. But I paid for both the kids shit directly, told them to reach out to her and let her know it was taken care of. Never told her I did it. Never. I
He
just
knows now.
And
Yeah.
that's the shit.
Good
That's the
artist.
shit that I'm talking about. That's the shit that I'm talking about.
Good
Greg.
artist, nigga.
but so
That-
like but like
And that's
that's
the type of shit I'm talking about. Like, I don't care how many times you do it. If it's something that he can stand to do and it's in his heart to do it, he should do it.
so I mean that's
Fuck all that shit.
that's honestly though, like that's me giving back, because I wouldn't be here if people didn't do shit like that for me.
I agree.
Like
I got one or two of those in me a year. Pause. That's it. Shit. I'm not about to keep looking out for motherfuckers. I'm just not doing it. It is what it is. Like, and don't get me wrong. Even if I can do it, I'm just not about to keep doing that shit. Because at what point does you constantly looking out motherfuckers end up hurting you? And you may not think about it today. You may not think about it tomorrow. But now, come the end of the year, you looking back and you like, damn, I done gave away $4,000 this year, and now I can't get my fucking roof fixed.
Yeah, but here's the thing:
gotta
you're
have
not
some
doing it
discernment.
to that, right? You're not doing it to that
Nobody
avail.
notices they did that much until they noticed they did that much.
Child,
Again,
then somebody not
$50.
paying attention to their household.
So here's what people don't think about, right? $50 here, $50 there. That ain't shit. Oh, it's just $50 until you look up and it's like, oh shit, I didn't gave away $50 37 times this year because it wasn't that big of a deal right now at this moment.
but you
Nobody
also gotta,
notices how much they lose being a good person until they realize how much
It's not
they
a
lose.
loss, though.
Yeah.
It's
But
not
you
a
gotta-
loss.
It is.
you gotta
It's
look
a
at it
loss
like
when
this.
you end up needing it for something you actually need it for.
You wouldn't
That's
do
what
it
I'm
if
saying.
it's something that you're gonna need.
But you gotta
later
look at it
on.
like this though, Raw. Like, for example, your savings account,
Mhm.
that's a bill. You not gonna give nobody nothing out your rent money.
Right.
You're not gonna give nobody 50 out of your car note. So your savings, you got to treat that like a bill, and then all that residual income, that's the shit you use to give. And I'm with you. I'm not doing this shit 37 times either. Like it's a few times, and it's very very circumstantial when it's like a significant amount of more than like $5 or whatever for a fucking burger, right? But at the same time, it's like I'm not, if I haven't put money away and if I haven't paid my bills,
Can't
and
nobody get
this
shit.
like I ain't got it till I got it.
Can't nobody get shit.
But
That's it.
now,
That's
once
what it is.
you get to that point where you just said can't nobody get shit, but now you run into a situation where genuinely somebody really actually really needs help now. You know what I'm saying? Again, you don't notice until you notice it.
Yeah, but I can't pour from an empty cup.
That's it. That's it, and that's all. Like, if I ain't got it, I ain't got it. But if it's something I'm able to do that ain't going to affect my bills, that ain't going to affect my household, if I can do it, I'm gonna do it.
And you know
Every-
what? I can always
Everything
point you
that
to
goes
resources.
outside the house affects your household, regardless if how you. And I know, I get what y'all saying. I 100% understand what y'all saying, 100%. But at the end of the day, every penny that leaves your house is affecting your household.
It don't, because that would be like saying the rent affects my household. It don't. Like, I've budgeted for that rent. I've
But you
budgeted
don't
for the
budget
water
for
bill, my
looking out for-
savings.
You budget for looking out for people.
You budget to know what you have going in, coming in your house, and what's going out your house. You know what's extra. You know what you can stand, and if you can't stand it, you don't do it.
I ain't never had part of my budget saying that this is the amount I'm gonna look out for people this month. That's not an
No,
option.
it ain't like that. It's a
He being obstinate for the sake of being
That's it.
obstinate. I
So
don't got
listen.
time for that.
there's a threshold, right? Like after my bills are paid, there's a threshold where I'm broke, right? if my bank account goes under a certain amount, I'm broke to everybody. I'm broke to my wife. I'm broke to myself. I'm broke to my stomach. When it start grumbling, I ain't got the money, right? Even though if you looked at my bank account, you'd be like, nigga, what you mean?
I'm broke. I'm broke.
If I'm above that, I got a little money to spend.
Your daddy
So-
Warbucks.
I'm helping you out of my spending money. If I'm broke, I'm broke.
That's it.
Raw, I'm with you, bro.
I don't know what the fuck they talking about.
But
son.
that's what I'm saying. If I'm helping you out of my spending money. I'm not
Out of
going-
my
Listen.
overflow. Out of my
Listen,
overflow.
I had
Not
to- and I'm not even. I had to learn how to say no. I
Yeah.
ain't got it.
Yeah.
was you out there tricking or was you out there helping people?
Helping.
Mind
I
your
asked hectic.
business.
I asked hectic. Exactly.
No,
You're not
I
gonna
was out there helping
Exactly.
people.
He told me to mind my business. He told me to mind my business.
But technically, that was his version of helping, I guess.
Yeah.
Nah, hey, oh, your kids need school
Ha!
clothes.
Better get him some
Too
sketches.
much. Too
This
much.
nigga ain't
They the
shit.
best selling sneakers in the world. They the best selling sneakers in the
This
world.
nigga ain't shit. Listen,
Go
we
get
about to get the
We'll
fuck
get
out
him
of
a
here.
couple pair of sketches
Oh
But,
God.
but, no, I'm
with the
talking about
Heelys
people
on
that-
them.
People I used to help.
And the
like,
Phillies still
you
in the
know what I mean?
mail.
Even I got my goddaughter to the point where she be like, "Goddaddy, I need X and Y. I'm gonna pay you back in such and such a time." Boom, 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 because I had to instill that in her. I'll give you whatever you need because she's my daughter. You feel me? But the rest of the world, oh, you going through what? Damn, that's crazy.
I ain't got it.
Wow.
Sometimes you get hit on with it. That's
So-
crazy. That's okay.
What you gonna do?
Everybody gets it. That's
So what
crazy
you
from
gonna
me these days.
So what you gonna do is crazy.
Yeah.
Everybody gets it. Wow.
Yeah,
That sucks, yo.
damn.
Damn. Look, I had these people that I met at I was at a bar one time, and this couple was sitting next to me at the bar, and we was like chopping it up or whatever. And I don't even know these people. They bill come, and they've been sitting there drinking even before I got there. Card got declined.
Uh-oh.
Dude turned to me and was like, "Hey man, I know we just
Not a
met,
hey
but
man.
any way you could spot us?" And then I was like,
What you
"I'll
should
get
have
your info."
did. What you should have did was said, "How
Turned your
about we
seat.
fair trade
I
that
fuck with
bill for your bitch?"
Bro, she was like 78. It wouldn't
I
happen.
don't give a fuck. It's the principle.
Ain't
It's
no,
the principle.
Nah.
Not saying that you wanted
He
to
make me make
But
ugly
now-
faces.
No, what I'm saying is
it.
you could have let him know how stupid he sounded by asking you that question. You just met me and you think I'm gonna pay your
No.
fucking bill. Let me fuck your bitch for the bill. The nigga probably would have felt some type of way, but nigga, now
No.
you see how I feel.
But you know what I asked him for? His car keys. I said, give
What
me your
happened?
keys. He was like, "What?" I was like,
Wait.
"Give me your car keys." He was like, "For what?" I was like, "If I pay your bill, I'm taking your car tonight." How am I not gonna get home? I don't know.
Off.
I didn't even offer to drop him off. I was like, "I'll take your car," and he was
thought
like,
about it, though.
"Yeah."
Crazy, he thought about it.
And he was like, "Well, no, I can't give you my keys, bro." And I was like, "Look like you washing dishes then, cuz."
Look like you washing dishes.
Do people
tonight.
really still do that shit? They really still make you wash dishes?
No.
If you can't pay
I
I
don't
don't
know.
even know if it was really ever a thing.
the bill? Yeah,
But-
I don't-
But this my thing is like sometimes people know their situation and they know they fucked up and they still try to go and do shit that they can't do. Because there's no way that man didn't know he didn't have
Didn't
enough
have
funds
money.
to be out there drinking.
And they
At
was
the-
partying. They was partying.
Listen,
Facts.
if I'm with a shorty and I'm trying to show her a good time, best believe I'm checking my bank account every place we go.
Cause sky's the limit for hectic. Sky is the limit.
You
He's
should
like, "Oh,
know exactly how much you
we-
spend before y'all go to fuck outside.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro.
I had
where
a
you wanna
specific
go?
amount. I had a specific amount I was going to spend. Anything over that was on you at that point.
Yeah. And it start
Inside that
with
budget, I got it. But once
It
you
start-
cross that budget, you on your fucking own, son.
yeah.
Ugh.
Look, And look, my uncle
Nah,
taught me. My
I'm
uncle
not
taught
going
me some
crazy for
game.
no reason.
My uncle taught me some game when I was young. He was like, you gotta budget your meals when you go on these dates. He was like, but you gotta do it in a way where chicks don't understand you broke. They just think you're not that hungry. And I was like,
Mhm.
what you mean?
Wow.
He was like, if you got $100 and you trying to take a chick on a date, just be like, yo, let's grab an appetizer real quick and go do this. And go
Mhm.
go do an
You gonna see what
activity
she
or some
about.
shit. And he's like,
Mhm.
if she like, cool, let's do it, right? She gonna eat before or she'll eat after the date, but she not gonna be pressed about a meal. She's like, you
Mhm.
go do an appetizer, a glass of wine, or one cocktail, and be like, shit, let's go to this arcade. Now you got $10 worth of quarters, nephew. You good for 2 hours.
Not the
Now,
arcade though. That's
nigga, I
crazy.
was
I
21.
love the
I'm
arcade.
about to say that had to be a long time ago once
I
you
was
said quarters,
I was
nigga.
I was 21.
I think
I
it's
was
like $3
21.
a game at the
But
arcade now.
but like
Yeah,
thinking
they
about shit
instant
like
card
that is
shit. You
like
gotta fill up the card, the
Man,
instant
Right,
card.
right.
like fast forward 20 years. It's like, nigga, all the museums for the most part, most of the museums have at least a free day during the week. So you like playing your shit out, nigga. Like I remember there was a point in time, nigga, I knew every day of the week when the museums was free, when the zoo was free. And I'd be like, shit, shorty, let's hit the zoo Wednesday. Oh, okay, that's what's up. I'll get the tickets. You don't know I
Right.
reserved them shits through my teacher account and got them for free.
Yo,
You think I just paid $70 to take you to the zoo? So you got to
On that
know.
note, can we
I'm
close
so
out?
sick of
This
y'all.
is
Yeah,
This is crazy.
yeah.
some
It's just a
people,
lot.
some people are willing to sacrifice a whole lot for money. Some people ain't willing to sacrifice shit. Clearly, it's two people here that's giving up everything, which I don't understand.
I ain't
You
giving
keep
Fuck
up.
all
saying
that.
everything.
I ain't
It
giving
ain't. It
up.
ain't never gonna be
Giving up
everything.
nothing. Listen,
It
like
ain't
I
never
said
gonna be
earlier,
everything.
like I said earlier in the show, we are on this planet, we are on this earth to connect with and help each other. So if
All
there's
right, so
another
tell
human
people where they
being,
connect with you.
if there's another human being in need, Easy ain't got no problem helping out other humans, but you're just not gonna take advantage of me. And you can
That's it.
connect with me on Instagram at easy underscore the underscore general. Easy the general on all other social medias, all streaming platforms, www.easytogeneral.com. Also catch me here every Saturday night. Except for when I'm rocking the stage, which October the 9th, I will be on. That's a Thursday, but I will be performing live at your mom's house. Yep, that's right, your mom's house. That's the name of the
That's the name
venue.
of the spot.
That's the name of the spot. I'm not gonna actually be at your mom's crib, at least not that night. But yeah, we in the house. Got I was supposed to actually be doing the show tonight. The show I was originally booked for got canceled, and then I got booked for a show and never was told I was booked for it until like 3 o'clock this afternoon. I was
Oh
like,
wow.
I can't make it because I ain't even rehearsed. But I got a lot of shit going on coming in the coming months though, so it's going down. So fuck with me.
You ready easy so you don't have to get ready.
I was ready, but I
Period.
wasn't prepared.
Period.
There's a difference.
Period. So I just came to say, safe sex is the best sex. Use condoms, people. Give when you can, what you can, only what you can. Don't go above and beyond. Don't get taken advantage of, but don't let other people control your blessings. I am Rhythm and Blues, or Mrs. Make It Make Sense for the purpose of this show.
I was about to say this week.
For the purpose of this show. Never know who I'll be next week. I also would like to tell you guys, I have a new YouTube channel. It is called Ashes and Influence. Y'all know I'm a cigar smoker, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. But right now, subscribe, Ashes and Influence on YouTube, please. Thank y'all.
So,
This
remember October 6th, I'm doing a videography class. Hit me up at hecticdesires@gmail.com if you want to be a part of that. Early registration is already done. So now go ahead and sign up. Also, I am about to make some trips next month. Taking taking my show back on the road a little bit. So if you want, some photo shoots, dope videographer, go ahead, hit me up at hecticdesires@gmail.com. And I'm gonna send you those rates and just be ready to, do some stuff. I felt like I had another announcement, but whatever, it'll come to me next week or something, or the week after. But yeah. Oh, I am switching this week or next week. I am switching platforms of where I did whatever by Hectic at, which is on the HD Nation Network on YouTube. So start checking that out as well. I won't go live just yet until I figure out one moving piece that I want to do. Once I figure that out, I'll probably go live. But you'll only be able to see it on subscribe channels first. So get your wallets out.
I'm
What
not
does that mean?
paying.
Subscribe channels.
I'm not paying Hectic for anything. Give me the 30-day free trial.
Yo, I don't know what the fuck they got going on, but make sure y'all follow that so you can follow that, and then y'all, it is what it is. I don't be having no funky fly ass spills like the rest of these motherfuckers. But here's what I will say: stay enlightened and be enlightened, and you ain't got to worry about getting enlightened. And we out this bitch.